Mr. O'Brien, transport directly to the bridge.
Aye, sir. Energizing.
Security team to the bridge. Belay that order, Lieutenant.
I just wanted to thank you all for your support. It's been fun.
From the StreamYard Studios on YouTube, this is Jeopnerdy. And here's your host, John DeMarco.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome back. We're glad you're here for this week's games. And joining us once again is our co-host, Professor Brainy Specs. And can't see you yet, Jeff, but he is there. There he is. Okay.
There we are.
Welcome back.
A little out of my element here, and I'm out of practice as well, but I am here. It's good to see everyone.
I want to say a quick hello to everyone in the chat, and we can bring up our contestants. We do, in fact, have some games ready for tonight, so hopefully we'll be getting into that in just a few minutes. You can see, as usual, there's the link pinned at the top of the chat if you'd like to join us in our games tonight. I'll say hello to T-Dowd. He was in here earlier with his chatting shoes on or something of that nature. So we'll see if he's joining us again this evening. Let's say greetings also to Mercer. Great to see you as well, sir. And Omni is here. You are brightly greeted, as we mentioned in the chat. If I'm not mistaken, he is a returning champion, so we'll be bringing him up soon for our first round. Let's say hello also to Mike Richards. Good to see you. Greetings also to Brad Wolf. Nice to see you as well. Looks like we have two contestants so far. We'll bring them up. If anyone else would like to join us in that first round, there's still a spot available. So let's say hello to OmniCast and who gave the order?
Games?
Who gave the order?
Did somebody say games? Are we playing games tonight? Wow.
Indeed we are.
I didn't know. This is a treat. Jeff, it's good to see you.
And,
John.
It's good to see you, Omni.
Yeah.
Who gave the order? Where'd you go?
I don't know. I guess
what
he
I was
heard about
wondering.
the games and chickened out. Where he went.
Welcome also to the King and Robert Rose Jr. Glad you're joining us as well. I think who gave the order is back.
Who gave the order?
What's up?
It comes directly from the general staff. There was a cut where they answer with more information. He says something about the general staff. It's not in every version of the film. Right?
Yeah, I don't remember that particular line, so.
Yeah, in the one of the versions, he doesn't say James T. Kirk right away. He says it came from that staff to find out what he said exactly. Good to see you guys.
Yeah.
You too.
It's good to see
Welcome.
you as well.
Welcome, Aravic. Greetings, Anna. Glad you're here. Hello also to the Trek reviewer. Nice to see you in the chat as well.
Let's see here. It's good to see you guys.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Anna's here.
Hey, Anna. What's going on?
Hello.
Good to see you.
Okay, in an original version, he asks who gave the order, and Chekhov says the order comes from Starfleet Command, Dr. Marcus, direct from the general staff. And then they say something about Genesis civilian project under my control.
Genesis?
It's one of the. Here's a link to all the differences between the different versions. I'm gonna put it
You mean the difference between the director's cut and the
there's
theatrical
probably
cut?
more. And there's the ABC cut, you know.
Oh, okay. The television, edited for television. Okay.
Which is
Got
very
it.
similar to the director's cut, but not exactly the same.
Okay.
And you can
And
see
there's the
probably
original-
Danny behind me.
Yeah, there he is.
There's an original cut.
What's up, buddy? There he is.
He can't
Hello?
hear you.
All right.
There's a
They say hello.
I can't get up to wave. I'm injured right now, but I'm thinking about waving. My eyepiece is blinking. That's all. Saying hello.
Nice.
Hello, Patrick, in the chat.
Greetings, Patrick.
And while we're waiting, I just want to thank everyone for all your kind thoughts and prayers and
Yeah.
good wishes. Appreciate it very much. Be headed back to Texas next week.
Okay.
So next Saturday, you should see me in my usual place.
All
Have a
right.
safe trip. You know,
Yeah.
just
Thank you.
it's. I don't know how to put it. It's not an easy time to go through.
No, it isn't.
Those were some great pictures you posted, though, with that museum you were at or that store or whatever with the memorabilia they had. Yeah.
It's called the Federation, and it's a nonprofit store.
Wow.
And they sell memorabilia, Star Trek mostly, and they raise money for various charities and groups that need money.
They had some nice posters there. Like I remember that Enterprise D cutaway poster. I think I had it a long time ago. I lost it in many of the moves. One of the moves I did, but it's some great ones.
Books and
yeah,
they have costumes. I found a great one for Mr. VP.
Okay.
Nice Enterprise.
Enterprise, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and
Compendium.
Kristen went to a pizza place near some distance from my house that had a bunch of horror memorabilia hung up, posters and prop replicas and just a whole. It's just a regular pizza place, but it had a bunch of horror stuff added to it to make it a tourist attraction. It's pretty cool.
That's great. And that captain's chair looked pretty comfy. You look pretty good sitting in there.
Yeah. Usually they have a different backdrop for it, but
Okay.
part of the set was out for some convention or something.
Yeah.
But they still had the captain's chair there. You could sit down, you could push
Okay.
the buttons, you could hit the red alert, and the red alert sounds, and it's really cool.
Can you eject the pod? Hit the eject button? And,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finney
eject
goes,
the pod.
out the window.
Yep.
Okay. That's good.
Hello, Patrick.
Greetings.
Greetings, everybody.
How are you?
Good. Usual excuse. Almost fell asleep. But no, I'm here. Everything is well.
Awesome. Glad you're here.
Sorry I had to leave a little early last night, Patrick, but I like the stream.
Not a problem. Yesterday was fun.
Yeah, it was just
For some people.
Even for
that's tired pretty quick.
Some people.
even for you, it was fun.
You make the best of it. This is all in fun, but that wheel can be fickle, sir. That can be a
that's really
fickle
really-
beast.
Yeah, really needed to have you on match again.
Sorry I wasn't there for your TAS puzzle.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you wasn't there, but hey, it happens. And there will be other puzzles.
Oh, I am sure.
Definitely.
But it's good to see everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it really is. It's good to be back.
Yep.
Awesome. And I managed to cobble together stuff for the stream tonight.
Oh wow, that's great. I wasn't expecting it.
And we weren't planning on doing it. And
Okay.
I thought, well, let me pull this table in. Let's get this TV here, and I've got some other things that I brought with me and from Texas, and we just cobbled it all together, and I think it'll work.
So a chimpanzee and two cadets could run it, basically, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Got it.
Kirk, you do this, you never sit in the captain's chair again.
Two trainees. I'm sorry.
Let me go get a drink, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Get a drink. Who gave the order?
And you
I
said
bet
you
it
went to
was
the
normal.
car show too. Did you see anything else? Anything good there at the auto show?
No Kit. I was hoping Kit would be there.
Yeah, you're about 30 years too late for that, but 40 years
Well, they had
actually.
Yeah, the Mystery Machine there.
Oh, the van,
From
the Scooby-Doo.
Yep.
I've seen a replica of that or two around.
A lot of nice cars.
Was it like a Dodge van? Is that what it was? The Mystery Machine, like a small Dodge.
Dodge van.
Yeah.
Mystery Machine.
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't know. Wow, I didn't do that. Usually, I'm the one pulling this up.
I just happened to notice it.
What happened?
Oh, there's a comment in the chat from the King. He says, got into a talk about favorite Enterprises today at a VHS swap meet. Which one's yours? His is a three-way between the Refit, D, and the J.
The J?
The J.
By the way, Omni, have you ever, real quick, I wanted to ask before I forgot, have you ever driven to the Poconos with your car?
I don't remember if I've been to Pocono Speedway before, but not with Kit when he was running. Yeah.
Somebody told me
I've been that way before. Yeah.
Somebody told me they saw a Kit a few years ago at the Pub 447.
There is several in each state. I mean, and we all know each other, as far as replica. Yeah, there's a couple of New Jersey, New York. We all know each other. Pennsylvania. It's a small club. There's probably about 50 around the whole country, or give or take, in different states of, of doneness. But yeah, they're fun to see when you see them.
Very cool.
Omni, I love your avatar. Your avatar looks like he's completely down and out.
I'm hurt right now. I've been shot. I need medical attention, but don't mind me. I can still play.
Ervik wants to know what convention I went to. It was a Autorama at the Cleveland IX Center, right by the Hopkins Airport.
Nice.
Yeah, huge place.
That's the big one. That's the one, the big auto show.
That is the big one. Yep, that is the big one.
We get it in New York around Easter, so it's coming our way, I think, next. Every city has it each month. Like, it starts in Detroit and it kind of works its way around the country. The auto show.
There you go. Any Trek peeps, he wants to know. Didn't really see a lot of Star Trek stuff there. Did see little Hot Wheel kits.
Yeah, there you go.
Knight Rider and General Lee.
I now have the super. Can't even say it because my
Super Pursuit mode.
Super Pursuit mode.
Super Pursuit mode. Yeah.
That's the one that you had, Jeff, in your hand. That's the SPN kit. Yeah, different year, different release, but same idea. They're all fun. I get them whenever I see them. I'll usually buy them up, just to have them.
Did you see that picture I sent you, Omni, of the kit that you activate with a key?
Yeah.
It's across the floor.
Yeah, there's all different toys and stuff. But those General Lees you had, Professor, those look pretty old, actually. They look like from the 80s, from the 70s.
And they wanted $30 for them.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that unless you're really a big, Dukes of Hazzard fan and need to have those in your life. But I don't know. They looked original, though.
Oh. Well, gentlemen, are you ready to play?
Yes, of course. Good to see you back.
I think so.
Even if it's not exactly as it normally is, it's cool to just do something off the cuff.
We're all a little rusty. It's been a few weeks. Let's see how rusty we are.
Oh shoot! I did not prepare.
Well, we caught you off guard, did we, Patrick?
Yeah, you did.
Well, if you are ready to play,
Look at that. Jeopardy.
let's play Jeopnerdy.
Wow. Got a game board and everything. Okay. Did not expect this. Not at all.
Yeah, I brought the files with me on my laptop.
I didn't expect it.
Amazing.
Our first category tonight is about Star Trek actors in Total Recall. You're going to be naming the actor. Next, we have The Last Word. This is DS9 Season 3. In this case, I'm going to provide the last line, and I want you to identify the episode.
It brings back so many memories of 3 months ago. It's awesome. Thanks for being back.
Roles by Randy Oglesby. This is our visual category. Next, we have Greek gods. And the final category is restaurants.
All right, OmniCast. I believe you are the returning champion. So you do get to go first, sir.
Let's do last word. DS9 Season 3, Part 1 for 1,000.
Wow. Right off the bat.
All right.
Daily double, you don't have any points. You're all tied at 0. You can bet anywhere from 5 to 2,000 points.
Let's do 2,000 points. Let's start off spicy.
Right. Full 2,000 points.
Set course for the Federation. Warp 8.
I'm sorry, do you want who said it or the episode?
I want the name of the episode.
The episode is called What is Defiant?
That would be correct.
Very good.
Wow.
All right. Very good. Who gave the order? It's your turn. Welcome to the game.
Thank you. Total Recall for 1,000.
Slade Bender or Harry.
What's his name? I don't even know the guy's name. I'm gonna pass.
All right, Patrick.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass.
All right,
Sorry.
Omni.
I don't remember that name, so I'm going to pass as well.
Robert Costanzo.
Costanzo.
Does not ring a bell.
Yeah, Slade Bender was a character from the Dixon Hill program, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Patrick, it's your first turn. Welcome to the game tonight.
Thank you. Let's try last word for 800.
Benjamin, I'll see you in the morning.
That would be. Yeah, well, what would it be?
Episode. We're looking for the episode.
What is Melora?
That is incorrect, I'm afraid.
That's not season
Omni.
3.
It's What is Equilibrium?
That's it.
Yeah.
Very good. I knew it was Dax. I couldn't think of the episode name.
I was thinking of season 2. My bad.
Okay, Omni. It's your turn.
Let's go to Randy Oglesby for 1,000.
I want you to name the character he's playing.
Oh, it's Enterprise, non-canon. His name was. So, what is? I'm going to mispronounce it. Trinal. What is Trinal? Who is Trinal?
That's correct.
I said it right.
As far as I know.
Okay. Yikes.
Good job, Omni.
Yeah.
All right. Who gave the order?
I'll try Star Trek actors in Total Recall for 800.
Sirna Kolrami and Razka Karn or Dr. Edgemar.
So you want the actor?
Yes, name of the actor.
Oh, what the heck is that guy's name? That guy is. I mean, he's got the. He's a fat dude, but I can't think of the actor's name, so I'm going to pass. But I know what he looks like and what he sounds like.
Patrick.
Who is Roy Brocksmith?
That's correct.
Very good, Patrick. Back to 0, and it's your turn.
Yeah, that's. Yeah. Let's go with actors in Total Recall for 600.
Sonia Gomez or Mary?
Ooh. Sonia, that was. Who did play her again?
I really shouldn't have this in engineering.
I don't remember. Pass. Sorry.
Omni?
I can picture her, but I do not remember the actress's name. I'm going to have to pass.
Who gave the order?
Who is Lycia Nath?
That's correct.
I
Very
really
good.
should. I promise to serve my ship, your ship,
This ship.
This ship. Yeah.
without laughing. I can't even say the whole quote without laughing. How did she do that? How did she get that take right? How did she possibly say that line without laughing?
Yes, Ensign, it's all over me.
I
Indeed.
can't imagine how many takes that scene took to film. I can't even imagine. Right?
I'm not sure how Patrick Stewart would feel about doing multiple takes of that. Omni, it's your turn.
Let's do Randy Oglesby for 8. Which one? I can't even see that. Oh, that's from.
Looks like Voyager to me.
I can't remember his name. Pass.
All right. Who gave the order?
I'll be passing too, but it looks like a Voyager set.
Patrick?
Well, he's not a Zindi there, so I'm gonna pass.
He's a telepath, right? He was.
Yes, he is.
But
His name-
here. I can't remember his
Here.
name.
Yep.
Is that Voyager?
Yeah.
Yes, counterpoint.
He was a
Because
good.
just the way it's lit,
Counterpoint.
the way it's lit looks like a Voyager episode.
Yeah, it did. Who gave the order? It's your turn.
Who did get
I'll
the
do a total recall for 400. I need to get something.
Captain Jellicoe or Cohagen?
Who is Ronnie Cox?
That's
Yep.
correct.
Say it, Patrick. Say it.
Come on, go ahead. You get what you want. Now give these people ass.
Or you think you can play along? I like the line where he's like, "You think you can play along?" He's like, "Yes, sir." He's like, "Good. Otherwise, I'll erase your ass."
Commander
Give them
Thor.
air.
Green Commander Thor.
Patrick,
One of
it's
the
your
best
turn.
villains ever.
Let's try a last word for 600.
It's word for 6.
That's when I realized I love you.
What is life support?
That's correct.
Finally, he got one. Yay!
And Mr. T. Dowd says, Patrick, that was a flawless impression of Jennifer Coolidge. Hello, Mr. T. Dowd.
You have made an enemy
He's-
today.
There you go. Who's that?
I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
that?
Who said that? Is that
Sounds
Star
very
Trek?
wise.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Okay.
Wasn't me?
Is that canon? I don't know.
No doubt.
Beats me. Omni.
Let's do Oglesby for 6, please. Oh, that one I know. Who is Silerin Prin?
That's correct.
He was so good in that part.
Yeah, very good.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Who gave the order? It's your turn.
Let's try Total Recall for 200.
The EMH and Dr. Zimmerman, or the voice of Johnny Cab.
Who is Robert Picardo?
You got
Also,
it.
the cowboy from Inner Space. His best role.
I would have a quibble about that. Patrick, it's
Come
your
on, it
turn.
doesn't get better than a cowboy. Come on, you know that.
Let's go with the last word for 400.
Gala, the one with the moon?
Yeah. Don't remember. Pass.
Omni.
What is civil defense?
Very good.
Ah, this is civil
Great
defense,
episode.
Of course.
Attention,
Well
Bajoran
done.
workers.
Yeah, attention, Bajoran workers.
Exactly. Omni.
Let's take Randy for 4.
I'm so out of it.
Oh, what a terrible outfit.
Wait. But which one?
I'll accept either one.
Okay, I know. The twin Miradorn. One of them was named Rokel. Who is Rokel?
Very good.
I would say who is Akel?
Yep, that was the other one.
And I don't know which one got killed. I forgot. Twin Miradorn.
Who gave the order? It's your turn.
I'll try last word for 200.
The name is Bell. Gabriel Bell.
Oh, what is past tense part 1?
That's correct.
Yep.
Very good. All right, Patrick, we're back to you.
Yeah, let's finish off the Randy.
Oh my
There
God.
he is.
Come on.
There he is. Who is Degra?
That's right.
And his ship.
Degra's ship.
And yes.
Oh, nice one.
All right, we got 2 categories left. Omni, which one are you going to start with?
Oh, I don't know. Let's do restaurants for 1,000.
What's the one?
From Hoshi's memories, Tarquin recreated the pizza from this restaurant on Fountain Street in San Francisco.
Pass.
Who gave the order?
Pass.
Patrick.
What is Madame Chang's?
That is incorrect, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I knew it.
It was Fiorella's.
It's not egg drop soup, so shouldn't
Madame
have.
Chang's pizza is nothing to talk about. Just saying.
Oh well.
You're right. Ervik is completely right.
Yeah, I do agree with him.
600 for Greek gods.
600. Okay.
While under the command of Geordie's mom, a starship named for this goddess disappeared without a trace.
Who is Athena?
It's incorrect.
Patrick.
What is the USS Hera?
That's right.
I left my brain in
Very
the other
good.
room. I think Norma
Go
was-
get it then.
I think Norma was having her way with it.
Patrick, it is your turn.
Let's try restaurants for 400.
A specialty of this fast food restaurant was the double super beef, and you can make it a triple for only 40 cents extra.
I have no idea. Pass.
Omni.
I don't want to risk. Pass. I'm not sure.
Who gave the order?
I love the episode, but I don't know the name of the restaurant, so I'm going to pass.
It's like Burger Clown or something. What is
It
it?
was Burgerland.
Burgerland.
Oh, it's at Carpenter Street.
Would you like
Yep.
to make that a combo?
Like T'Pol orders a salad or something.
No
Yeah.
combo.
Omni, we're back to you.
Let's do Greek gods for 1,000.
That was a deep cut for 400.
Oh.
On Stardate 413095, the Enterprise traveled to a system named for this goddess in order for Captain Picard to confer with Admiral Jameson.
So it's the planet that he was at. I don't know. Pass.
Who gave the order?
Pass.
Patrick.
I do not remember. Pass.
Persephone.
Persephone system. Okay.
Yeah, that's what they called it.
Season 1.
Does the Fiesta salad contain any animal products? T-Dad wants to know.
No, but they can add some bacon for just a
Add
little
some
bit
bacon.
extra.
Yeah.
Nothing for me.
Wow.
Who gave the order? It's your turn.
I like how Loomis is just a complete creep in that whole episode. Just a complete creep. I'll try Greek gods for 400.
If Serena had to find someone to replace this Titan and hold up the world, it would be Miles.
Oh, who is man, I'm so rusty. Give me a minute to remember. When the clock is ticking, it's hard to remember something very simple like like I'm gonna pass because I just can't bring it. I can't bring it.
Patrick?
No, can't remember it. Pass.
Omni.
I think they said who is Atlas.
That'd be the one.
Yeah, I just couldn't think of it. I mean, I picture what the guy looks like holding the world up. I was gonna guess
Patrick.
Superman.
Yeah, that would have
Patrick,
been.
it's your turn.
Yeah, again. Restaurant for 200.
This was the only place on Earth where Nog could get live tube grubs.
What is Cisco's Real Kitchen?
That's it.
It's a little bit of an easy one, but that's why I like it.
I like how they had to wrestle that crocodile back up to the roof, to the ceiling at the end of every day. If I never see another crab, it'll be too soon.
Omni.
Let's do Greek gods for 8.
The Da Vinci hologram claimed that every blacksmith who had ever swung a hammer would thank him for his invention that he named after this god of the forge.
Don't remember his name. Pass.
Who gave the order?
Pass.
Patrick.
I'm not good with mythology. Pass.
The arm of
Hephaestus.
Hephaestus. I couldn't think of it.
You should have known. I used that one
Catalina.
for technology. Shoot. Oh well.
You did use that one, didn't you? That wasn't one of your... Yeah, I thought so.
So different.
All right,
if you
who gave
look
the
on
order?
side.
Oh, it's my turn. I'll do restaurants for 800.
When Janice requested a nice, soft, painless lie as to why Jean-Luc didn't show up at the Café des Artistes, the captain claimed that he got the days confused and went to this restaurant instead.
Oh, that's a good question.
That's very good.
Man, these are really good questions. Normal, you know the answer to this one? No, she doesn't. So I'm going to pass. She's worthless.
Patrick.
Nope. Pass.
Omni.
I think he said, what is the Café Moulin
That's the one.
Wow.
instead of Café des Artistes?
Excellent.
Yeah.
Patrick. 2 clues left. Which would you like?
Well, let's hope that the Greek god is easier. So let's do that one.
The Enterprise encountered a being on Pollux 4 who claimed to be this god.
Who was Apollo?
That's right.
Yay. A few points extra.
All right, Omni. Get the last clue. Here it
All righty.
Garrick introduced Odo to Arroya, the owner of this Bajoran restaurant overlooking the promenade.
What is the Celestial Cafe?
Very good.
All right. Let's get into private chat. The link to our buzzer system.
Oh, another one? Oh,
Just
that's-
buzz in, the one we've been using.
Okay, there we go.
Once.
This is different. Yeah, okay. So hit Let's Buzz. Okay.
I see an Omni.
Players one.
And let's head to final Jeopnerdy.
Ho. Stand by.
And consider how much you'd like to wager based upon this category.
Generations.
Okay.
We got
Nice.
Also, it looks like we have one contestant backstage for round 2. If anyone else would like to join us, you can go ahead and click on that link at the top of the chat.
I think a lot of the regulars didn't know there was going to be a game tonight, so we have to round a
Yeah.
few people up.
Yeah.
Like me.
Right, we didn't know. We're shocked.
It's like getting a gift in your stocking. It's like, wow, there's a game tonight? Do we have to do this? Wait. Do we have to do this in the form of a question? I don't remember the Final Jeopardy ones.
Yeah, you have to.
I don't remember Jeopardy.
You're supposed to, but I'll add it in if you don't.
Don't you think
I know.
that?
Let's reveal our final clue.
When Captain Harriman was worried that this type of distortion might tear the Enterprise apart, Captain Kirk explained, "Risk is part of the game if you want to sit in that chair."
Players, you have 30 seconds. Kapla! And don't forget there we go. I got Patrick's in. You have to, there you go.
Got a buzz. All right, sorry about that.
Yeah, you do have to buzz in.
Yeah.
Yep, almost forgot it, but
yeah, it's a little bit different.
Can you see us typing? We just have, or you can't see it until we hit buzz.
I can't see it until you buzz.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So the other one you could. The other.
You started.
Great line.
And they
This
think,
is part of the game if you want to sit in that chair. Great line. I couldn't think of the answer, but a great line. I like Captain Harriman.
Right.
I like Captain Harriman and Kirk. They should go do more adventures together. They had good chemistry, don't you think?
Let me guess. Tuesday.
They had good chemistry.
Did he say the word if though? I don't remember if. All right, never mind. I'm sorry.
Who gave the order? You had 1,600 points there in Jeopardy. What was your reply to the clue?
What is a microdensity Geloja explosive distortion?
My goodness.
Wow, that sounds very dangerous, but that was not the one he was talking about.
I'm so sorry. How much did you wager? All but 1 point, so you have 1 point.
Excellent answer.
Geloja explosion. Okay.
Patrick, you were in second place with 2,000 points. What was your reply?
Gravimetric distortion. That is correct.
Yay.
Very nice.
Very good. And your wager?
You spelled it wrong.
All of it. So you're up to 4,000.
You spelled it wrong.
And we knew what he meant. OmniCast, you were in the lead at 9,600 points. What was your response to the clue?
I spelled it wrong too then.
Gravimetric. That's correct, and it's spelled correctly as far as I can tell.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Bring that up.
They always do
I could
that.
be wrong.
Technobabble. Yeah.
Your bet amount, 400 points, giving you even 10,000. And Omni.
Omni, you got to bet more in these things.
All right, I'll bet more. I wanted a round number.
Are the champion.
Clean number.
Clean.
And they were clean.
I know that. There was, but not anymore.
Very
That's
good.
Very good.
There's nothing for me on Korra 2.
This has been nice.
That went
Thanks,
well.
Arabic.
I forgot how this worked.
It's a little rusty, eh? Or a little rusty, yeah? Yeah.
I'm a little rusty myself, but the game seemed to run slowly. I mean, it seemed
It's perfect.
just not the game itself, the software. I just meant the flow of it just seemed a little slow to me for whatever reason.
Still faster than wheels, so.
Well, this is true.
Must be the host.
Well, that's all John, so.
John, good job, and good job bringing the files and making it portable so we can play a little bit.
Well, I use this. I use this at the library. We play Jeopnerdy at the library, not Star Trek Jeopnerdy.
Oh, really?
But, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So you just bring your laptop in and
You
you
play
set it
Knight
up.
Rider Jeopardy? You play
I
Knight
don't
Rider
have to
Jeopardy?
have. I don't have to have StreamYard or anything for that, but
Okay.
we still use the buzzer system. We actually have buzzers, and we play buzzer Jeopnerdy.
Babylon 5 Jeopardy?
That would be fun. We're
Battlestar
not ready for that
Galactica?
yet. We have to watch the whole series yet. We're not ready for that yet, right? But
I would do it.
That's
I'm not
true.
fighter.
well, that would be fun too. We didn't watch the whole series yet either, so we're only we have to get through season 4.
Nice. Thank you.
That was a lot of fun.
Fun.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
good.
it was.
Definitely.
Looks like we have some contestants for round 2. So if you gentlemen would like to wait backstage, so we can go ahead and bring up the new ones.
Throw me back there.
Throw me back there.
Thank you. Blaine. Let's welcome up the Orb of Trivia and Fabric Softener, and also the Wolf 359 Survivor.
Okay.
Hello, Jeff. Well, we're dressing informally, aren't we?
Hello.
You caught him on the way to the shower.
Informally. I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Comfortably to me, I would say.
Okay.
Good to see you, Brad.
How are you?
How
are you two?
Such an occasion, but apparently not.
I'm good for the most part.
Excellent. See him being trolled already.
Who's trolling you?
Yeah, who's trolling you?
The orb is, of course.
The orb. I think he was quoting the Dream Star Trek V, right? The Dream sequence. Yeah.
Indeed.
Admiral Harv Bennett.
Nah, he meant it as a troll.
I got you because you're not in
Yeah.
plaid. I understand. I get it.
I don't know where he gets these delusions, but
We need Sebastian.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Sebastian.
The Inquisitor.
It says Herman appeared in a few short stories and featured more prominently in the novel Serpent Among the Ruins.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Okay.
I can't believe you didn't remember Hephaestus, Omni. That's pretty sad.
I could hear the line, but I couldn't make it out in my head. Like I was like, the arm of the. I couldn't I couldn't remember the word. The arm of Hephaestus. Now I got it.
Goose grease on your fingers.
Goose grease. It's good for the skin.
So how have the two of you been? Brad?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, okay.
Both of you.
I've been
Our two
mostly
new
fine.
contestants. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, I had fun on Patrick's Wheel of Trek yesterday. First game.
You did pretty good.
Laxana Troy was giving me a little trouble trying to say the damn name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But
Michael
she gives
Ansara, too.
everyone trouble.
yeah, typical of her.
Missed live stream last night, but we did watch it this afternoon after we got back from the car show. A lot of fun.
Good.
And Thomas, wow, he had an impressive first game.
Yeah, he did.
Well, are the three of you ready to play?
Yes.
No, but let's do it.
No, but let's do it.
Yeah.
Orb.
I'm always ready to play.
All right, well, let's do it. Let's play Jeopnerdy.
Enough of your pleasantries. Let's play.
We're starting with Star Trek actors in Dick Tracy. Next, The Last Word, DS9 Season 3, Part 2. That's before I'll be providing the final line, and I want you to name the episode. Next, we have in our visual category, Voice Roles by James Doohan. I want you to name the character. Greek mythological figures. And finally, Banks.
Hey, OmniCast, you are once again the returning champion. Go first.
Let's start with Last Word, DS9 Season 3, Part 2 for 1,000.
I'll see you in Ops.
That will be... who said it? You want the episode again, right?
Yeah, episode.
What is Shakar?
Very good.
Think about it for a second.
Very good. Orb of Trivia and Fabric Softener. Welcome. It's your turn.
Don't make fun of my name. We'll take Greek mythological figures for 1,000.
Wasn't making fun. I was just trying to make sense of it.
Henry Janeway cited the example of how this glorious son of Priam slipped past the Greek front lines and brought much-needed supplies to the city of Troy.
Oh. I am... father of Paris and Hector. Is one of those two, probably. But we will pass.
Wolf 359 Survivor.
Okay, I'm going to take a shot here and guess who was Hector.
That's a good guess.
Wow, that's great.
Very good. Nice Steel Wolf. And it's your turn.
Thank you. I want to see Banks for 400, please.
All right, you got it.
After being frozen for almost 4 centuries, this businessman insisted on making a phone call to check on his portfolio and to let his bank know that he was alive.
Yeah, I'm going to have to pass. I can't remember the character's name.
Omni.
Who is Ralph Offenhouse?
That's the one.
I mean, I could picture the guy's face, but I could not remember that name.
Very good. Omni, it's your turn.
Let's do Last Word for 800, please.
Like father, like son.
That would be Heart. What is Heart of Stone?
Very good.
Excellent. Off to a fast start. Orb, it's your turn.
To go with Banks for 1,000.
You got it.
While investigating the death of Cesaro, Odo wanted this bank to keep a supervisor on duty all night, since he would need several bank records.
What is the Central Bank of Lesepia?
Well, that's close enough. I'll give it to you. They just called it the Central Bank.
Sweet.
Excellent. Excellent. Wolf 359 Survivor, it's your turn.
I'll take Greek, figures for 400, please.
Right.
When Alice recounted one of Tom's favorite myths, he noted that she left out the part where this man flew too close to the sun and his wings melted.
Who was Icarus?
Very good.
Thank you.
Got a good game going here. Omni, it's your turn.
Let's do Last Word for 6, please.
There is hope for you yet, Doctor.
That's Garrick. What is Distant Voices?
That's correct.
Plain, simple Garrick.
Still don't trust me.
Orb, it's your turn.
A Greek for 800.
Trelane compared Yeoman Ross to this woman whose face launched 1,000 ships.
Who is Helen?
That's correct.
Nice. Very
Yep,
nice.
nicely done.
Wolf 359. It's your turn.
Greek for 600.
After a similar experience of his own, Kim told Neelix the story of how this man had his crew tie him to the mast of his ship so he could listen to the sirens without being led astray.
Who was Odysseus?
That's correct.
Excellent. Omni. Got a nice game going here. Got the lead. It's your turn.
Let's do James Doohan for 1,000, please. Pass.
Orb.
Well, pass.
Wolf 359.
I'm going to have to pass as well.
It was Captain O'Shea.
O'Shea.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Of the, what's the ship's name? The
Huron.
Huron. Couldn't think of it. Yeah.
Huron. Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
All right. That's actually the name of the county I'm in, Huron.
Wow.
Orb.
Okay.
Orb, it's your turn.
Greek 200. Come on, Hercules.
Hercules.
After Data was defeated by Kolrami, Pulaski compared his behavior to this man sulking in his tent.
Who was Achilles?
That's correct.
Great category.
Thank you.
I'll go
That's
Banks 200.
Got it.
During a holodeck malfunction, he was abducted by Hollander's men after making a withdrawal from the bank.
Pass.
Omni.
Who is Alexander Roshenko?
That is correct.
I believe that was Deputy Alexander Roshenko.
Okay.
Deputy.
Forgot Alexander was in that one.
Alexander was the key part of that. Thank you, Orb. Omni, it's your turn.
1,000 for Dick Tracy, please.
Hester dealt Sam Ketchum.
Sam Ketchum. Pass.
Orb.
Sam Ketchum. I don't know. Set pass.
Wolf 359.
Pass.
Seymour Castle.
Who is that?
Oh, Ford.
Who is Seymour?
Of course, it's Seymour. Of course.
Yeah.
Whoever
Yeah.
Seymour is.
We all
Yes.
know him. Good guy.
You guys.
Nice
Seymour.
mustache.
All right, Orb, you could actually take the lead here. It's your turn.
You know what? I don't like how that sounded so snarky. I'll take Banks for 800.
All right, for the lead.
During the infamous Mother's Day heist, someone broke into this planet's central bank and made up with 1,000 bricks of gold-pressed latinum.
Well, that was a Lesepia thing. Bank of Lesepia.
That's correct.
And you have the lead. Wolf 359, it's your turn.
Okay, let's do voices, but for 200. Okay, I'm blanking, so pass.
All right. Omni.
What is the M5?
That's right.
Okay.
I'm great.
Okay.
You are great.
I am great. You are great.
Let's survive.
All right, we have a tie game here. Omni, can you break the tie? It's your
Let's
turn.
try Banks for 6. Why not?
Hey now.
Finish it off.
While undercover on Farius, O'Brien assisted Bilby and his associates remotely break into this bank.
What is the Bank of Boleus?
That's correct.
Oh, stole my category. Unbelievable.
Ripped it off the scoreboard. Stole it.
The Orb of
Stole-
Trivia and Fabric Softener. It's your turn.
Snuggle.
Fine. We will take away. No. And then I'm not gonna know any of these. Doohan for 800.
There you go.
All right, I found the daily double. Yeah, 5,600 points. Here's 5 points.
You talk and you talk. Fabric softener.
You're 1,200 off the lead.
5 points.
Okay, 5 points.
What is why I bet 5 points?
.com.
Hopefully that is incorrect.
It's
It
a
was Chuffed Captain.
chuff captain, yes.
That's as good as Seymour.
All right, Wolf 359. It's your turn.
Voice is 400. What is Quetzalcoatl? I said that so wrong, though.
Unfortunately, I don't think that's close enough. Sorry.
Fair enough.
Omni?
Oh man. I know Walking Bear identified him, but I don't remember. I just watched this one too. I don't know. Pass.
Orb.
Who is Kuka Claude?
Cool. That's right.
Okay, that's close enough, I think.
Okay.
All right. Very good. Orb. Omni. It's your turn.
Let's do James Doohan 600. Okay, I'm gonna take a wild guess. Who is Robert April?
That's a good guess.
He looks different than I've seen him recently, though. But
He's the wrong color.
yeah, he doesn't look right. for
I'm not
some
sure what you're
reason.
talking about.
I don't know. I don't know
Okay,
where
never
you would
mind.
have
I
seen
must be
him
think-
recently.
Must be hallucinating. I don't know. I've never seen him on
He
a
must
live
be
action
sick.
something or other. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Increase your lead. Orb, it's your
He
turn.
was looking very pale. Oh no! Last words 400.
Dracor's fourth prophecy says that the emissary will face a fiery trial. He'll be forced to choose.
Oh my god! What was this one? Was Destiny?
That's right.
Nicely done. All right, Wolf 359 Survivors, your turn.
Okay, Star Trek actors and Dick Tracy for 200.
Miles O'Brien and a cop.
Who is Colum Meaney?
Very good.
Good. Omni.
Let's finish the last word for 2.
Oh, come on.
No.
You're too late. We're everywhere.
That would be, what is the adversary?
That's correct.
I would also accept what is Walmart.
Okay. Orb, it's your turn.
Actors for 400.
Klingon ambassador and Dr. Antak, or a reporter.
Even my Tard won't remember his name. Pass.
Wolf 359.
I'll pass as well.
Omni.
Who is John Shuck?
That's correct.
Okay, I was thinking of a different actor then. Good thing I passed.
And it's your turn, Wolf 359.
Well, it's a hard choice here, but I think I'll go for 600.
All right. You got it.
Nikolai Roshenko and Lips Manless.
Oh, good old Lips.
Oh, of course I know the actor, but I can't remember his name. Pass.
Omni?
Who's Paul Sorvino?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Classical actor.
And
Good-
Omni,
good fellas.
last clue. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Lek and Vrelk, or a store clerk.
I don't remember his name. Pass.
Orb.
Pass.
Wolf 359.
Pass.
Hamilton Camp.
Hamilton. Vrelk. What happened to Vrelk? I wonder.
Hopefully he stayed away from Janeway.
All right. It's the same link
Okay.
in the private chat. And let's head to Final Jeopardy. Consider how much you would like to wager based upon this category.
The Devil in the Dark.
Wait, where do we type? Oh, never mind. I found it.
I know it's a little bit different than what we're used to. The other site's
Okay.
gone.
Oh, where do we put the guide in the normal type answer area?
Yeah, and you do have to buzz for me to see it.
Devil in the Dark. How many points do I have?
You have 6,795.
All right, so we're betting it all.
Thanks for
We'll
telling me.
sorry, I know you just said this, but we're putting that in the optional type to send to text to answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. And you do have to buzz.
Okay.
To a crisp.
All right. Let me clear your text entry boxes and reveal our clue.
This administrative chief of the Janus 6 mining colony was distressed to discover that poor Schmitter had been burnt to a crisp.
Players, you have 30 seconds. Kapla! Right.
Schmidt.
Oh, crap. I think I just remembered it.
You think?
Does everyone have their answer in?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just thought the name Vandenberg or something like that.
Is that what you typed in?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, guess we know how this is going to
Like I
end.
said, I think I thought of it right after I ended.
Wolf 359, Survivor. You had 3,000 points entering Final Jeopardy. What was your response to the clue?
Who is Dr. Flox's former roommate, Neelix?
I could not think of an answer, so threw something in there.
Unfortunately, that's incorrect, even though it is creative.
And how much was your wager? 2,000 points, leaving you with 1,000. All right, maybe that'll pay off for you. We'll see. Orb of Trivia and Fabric Softener, you had 6,795 points. What was your response?
Who is Guy?
Sir Guy of Gisborne?
Somebody
Guy
was watching.
Guy of Gisborne.
You have a last name, Guy. That's incorrect.
Your bet amount. All of it.
He didn't bet at all.
Down to 0.
Oh.
All right. OmniCast, you were in lead at 9,400 points. Your response was?
It was Vanderbilt. Bert Durcrisp. That's it.
Dang it.
Well done.
Oh, Van der Berg. Okay.
All right. Ed, your wager, 4,191 points, give you 13,591 points, and you are the champion, Omni.
Burned to a crisp.
I just needed like 2 more
Well
seconds.
done, Omni.
and I had it.
Yeah, you did say it. Thank you, Brad. It was good playing with you.
I said, shut up. I said, close your mouth and stop talking.
I beg your pardon. Maybe it's time we end
Very
this
good.
charade. So, can you explain to me the orb? What is it? A fabric softener and what?
Someone's got to be it.
Oh, trivia and fabric softener. Okay. What fabric softener are you talking about? Like the sheets or the liquid or?
The liquid.
The sprinkles. The
the
scent beads.
Those scent beads you put in. Yeah, those are pretty good.
There are only so many of us orbs made.
I mean, you have Gain, you got Snuggle, you got Bounce, Downy. Don't forget Downy.
The Downy is a insult to all fabric softeners. I'm not hear it.
Wow.
He found his rival.
So you're a Snuggle.
Recognize the Downy.
You're a Snuggle guy. I could tell. You're Snuggle.
Snuggle is what the prophets have chosen for all.
I knew it. The sheets or the liquid?
The liquid.
Okay, not the sheets. Okay.
Sheets are for the pot race.
The pirate. so the prophets choose Snuggle liquid
Exactly.
fabric softener. Okay.
If you want your paw to be strong, yes. You won't choose Snuggle.
Walk with the prophet's child.
Just follow the scent. You'll find them.
So when you grab the person's ear, do you sniff their clothing too and say, wait, okay, that's Bounce.
That's part of the original tradition.
That's
People
yours?
didn't like that though.
You
So,
lean
yeah.
in and sniff their clothes.
Thank you for playing Wolf 35 Dive and Orb, and thank you for those pointers on the correct form of fabric softener.
Direct from the prophets.
Yes,
Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
me.
we
for having me.
appreciate it very much.
Remember to check your lint traps.
Always. Although
I always
Arabic says Suavitel is the best fabric softener. Well, we'll never know what the prophets think about that one.
Okay, we'll go ahead and put you backstage, Wolf, and see who we have for
Go ahead.
round 3. Thank you. Let's see. Let's welcome up. Oh, we have Downey Fabric Softener joining us.
Nice.
I'm here.
Beautiful.
I'm
Welcome.
here. Someone's insulted
Welcome,
me, and
Downey.
I'm here.
I don't have a problem with Downey. Downey's okay. OG original, you know?
Yeah, goaded.
Yeah. I'm more into the sheets nowadays. I don't like the liquid anymore, but
We use the sheets. I've got Downy fabric softener and Downy dryer sheets on my rack. I'm
Okay.
here.
I
On
think
behalf of
you're angering
all
the
Downy
prophets right now.
users.
You're angering the orb and the prophets, but that's okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yep.
I come in service of the power wraiths.
The Coast Emojin.
Uh-oh.
Yes, my eyes are glowing red.
What do I use? I think I use Bounce, the orange box. I like that one.
Ah, okay.
But Gain is not bad either. But
Hello, Brad Wolf. Good game, Omni. Good game, everybody that played
was
the
good.
first game. That's a good game.
If there's anybody who hasn't played yet who would like to, we have one spot left in round 3. It's now-
blasphemy. He says blasphemy.
I forgive your blasphemy.
This is a flim flam man.
Exactly.
Been that ever since we encountered him at Farpoint.
Exactly. Where's Patrick?
Emissary, the book.
Hey, Indy, what's going on?
Welcome, Indy.
Good to see you.
Hello.
Indy Tiger. I haven't seen you in forever.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Thanks for joining us tonight.
There's a spot. Come on up.
Yeah, if you want to play, Indy, come on up. Links at the top of the chat.
Cinnabon says, bounce the second choice of the Celestial Temple laundromat. Okay, that's nice to know. The orange one.
Celestial Temple laundromat. Okay.
Laundromat.
Oh, Jeff, are you a Browns fan?
Yes. I'm
Who
originally
you
from
think you
Rio.
guys are drafting?
I don't know. I kind of get the suspicion it's going to be the Penn State defensive end.
Abdul
Pass
Carter?
rusher. Yeah, Abdul Carter. That's my guess, but we'll see. They may trade back.
That would make sense. I wouldn't want to face Myles Garrett and Abdul Carter coming at my quarterback.
No, I
would
either.
want zero part of that.
And finally, they'd have other than Garrett, a good pass rush.
Yeah. Cleveland can score 14 points. They're going to win every game. So
Maybe. I think Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
yeah, I
sir.
can hear you, yes.
Okay. I thought I muted myself or muted the audio or something. Couldn't hear anybody talking.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody was talking.
Oh, got quiet for a second, huh?
It did.
Is that what you would call an awkward silence?
It's only awkward if you make
possibility.
The Tuvok
We
and
have a
7
third
in the
player
shuttle.
that wants to come up.
Okay.
Do we have a third player?
Oh, do we?
Tuvok and 7 in the shuttle was an awkward silence. Wesley and Picard in the shuttle was awkward silence.
That was true, yeah.
But then again, the speech in that episode was just as awkward. The pack leads, yeah.
Oh, Indy says he's coming in.
Indy, okay. Let's
Oh,
do it.
let's
Coming in
go.
5 by 5. No, I think
Okay,
he's saying
maybe
he can hear us. Yeah, he
Here
can't
it is.
play,
Okay.
can't play tonight.
Misunderstood, Indy. Sorry.
Cinnabon says the book of the Coast Emogen was written by Downey Sheets. Wow. What's the problem with Downey?
I don't know. These people are haters.
So they live in the fire caves. That's where you can find all the Downey products.
Yeah, what do you think we start the fire with?
With the sheets, right?
Exactly.
You light them up? Okay.
They burn better than everything else.
Makes
Listen,
sense.
man. They're good for a multitude of purposes.
They're coated.
Good in your dryer sheets. They're good as fabric softener. It's good as
I never
inlet,
tried to light one up. Do they actually light up pretty good because they're coated in something? I never even thought about that.
Probably.
Like start a fire with one? I never thought about that. Yeah.
Probably.
It looks like we don't have any other takers, so to fill in our third spot, we're going to bring back our second place contestant from round 1. So let's say hello again to Patrick.
Hey, Patrick.
Good. I get to get my booty kicked by both Patrick and Omni this game. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
Uh-oh. Hey, Mike.
Hello, Patrick.
Hi. So those 4,000 points are gonna bite me in the behind.
Why?
Mike, I want to apologize to you. I'd love to play Millionaire, but I work Thursday evenings usually, so I'd miss it.
Well, I will potentially. I haven't actually gone in and rescheduled the stream yet, so maybe it'll be for a day you're not working.
Don't schedule it on my behalf. I just want to apologize that I usually can't make Thursday night.
What time do you make it home usually?
10 o'clock Eastern.
So maybe
a little
later?
after that, actually.
Okay. Yeah.
I can push it back a little later.
Keep the same night, just maybe a little bit later.
Mm,
Oh, then Patrick's asleep. That's
It
right.
wouldn't
never
work.
mind.
Wouldn't work for Patrick.
That's
we,
dawn.
we could of
You-
course
you-
alternate.
That's true.
You can't.
On Friday.
You can't. meet everyone's schedule, and I understand that.
We could alternate, Mike and I. Makes it even a little bit easier for me to come up with questions. So.
Oh, you mean switch between Thursday and Fridays? You guys switch the days back and forth?
1 week millionaire, the other week.
Oh, and keep the Friday time.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
I mean, we could do that. We could do that.
Yeah, gives me some time off.
Right.
So why not?
And it gives you time to come up with more questions too for millionaire.
Exactly.
If you need 2 weeks in between.
We'll have to discuss it. We'll have to discuss it. But I would be willing to do that.
Can't discuss it now because I'd be beginning a business negotiation on an empty stomach, and that's just not.
No, but that would be a possibility. So yeah. Don't you think I know that?
Patrick's a pal. Patrick, what fabric softeners are they using overseas?
Ariel.
Ariel?
Ariel and
like
don't know how
as
the
in Little
profits feel.
Mermaid Ariel?
Do you get that from Lidl or from Aldi? Where do you buy that from?
Any store that you want.
Got it. So I'm sure the profits don't approve. Well, let's see. Cinnabon, do the profits approve of Lidl or Aldi Ariel dryer sheets or no?
Okay, which one do we have more? We have Robin, so that's a lot of some sort of teddy bear. We have Lenore.
That would be like Snuggle. Okay.
That's a purple flower one. And I'm not good at this. I just throw a pod in and that's it.
It's got to be the teddy bear.
Yeah, the teddy bears were buying. So,
he says Ariel is the official fabric softener of the Dominion.
Not fresh. So Ariel is not. That's just detergent. That's not a freshener.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Ariel is only good for cleaning, not for.
You see, Dominion like stiff clothes. They don't like soft laundry.
Oh well.
Well, now that we have that figured out, let's play the game.
Let's do it,
shall we?
Well, yeah.
Well, all right. Let's play Jeopardy.
Our first category is going to be about Star Trek actors in Airwolf.
Oh boy.
Next, we have Connie references. In this case, it will be a quote referencing a Constitution-class ship, and I want you to identify the episode.
Identify the episode. Okay.
Our visual category will be Roles by Gregory Itzin. Which may be an unfamiliar name, but you'll probably recognize him when you see him.
Oh, okay.
And we have Klingon mythological figures. And finally, libraries.
What a great category that is. I like it.
I thought you might.
That's good.
I don't think Ron said that, Cinnabon. All right, on me. Returning champion.
Yeah.
It's your first turn.
I have to do it. Star Trek actors in Airwolf 1000. Let's go. You're tempting me.
Savar and Kolopak, or Philip Morris.
That would be Darrow, who is James Darrow. Henry Darrow. Darrow.
That is correct.
Henry Darrow.
Yep.
Very good. Off to a good start. Downy Fabric Softener, welcome to the game. It's your first turn.
Let's do Connie references 1000.
The starship Potemkin has already picked up the drug and will transfer it to a freighter, the SS Huron, for delivery to the Enterprise?
Pass.
Patrick.
I am going to pass as well.
Omni.
Yeah, pass.
That was from the Pirates of Orion.
Orion.
Yes.
Orion, definitely.
Right.
Patrick.
Let's give
Your
this
turn.
Gregory Itzen a try for 1,000 because I think I know
Got
who
it.
he is.
Oh, I know who that guy is.
That
Okay.
guy.
Who is Hane?
That's correct.
Okay.
Hane the Pain.
Well done. Omni.
Yeah, let's do Gregory Itzen. That looks like fun for 800.
Mm-hmm.
Shadows of Jim? Who is that guy? Is that Captain who is Sopek?
That's correct.
Yep. You
Is it
have
Shadows of Pajem? Is that the episode?
Done.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember. Well, whatever. Got
I'm
it.
sure Mr. VP would have gotten that one. Down in fabric softener. It's your turn.
Motion to objection.
Same category. Gregory Itzen 600.
Hmm.
That is who is Dissect.
That's correct.
critical care.
Yep.
But this is our
Excellent. Patrick, it's your turn.
Let's continue with 400 for the same category.
You got it.
Who is Tandro?
That's right.
Elon, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Tandro.
Omni.
Let's finish it up for 200. Oh, that's who is Admiral Black?
That's right.
That'd be the one.
He's good. I like him.
All right. Wiped out that category very quickly. Downey, fabric
Yeah, we
softeners, back to you. Your
Let's
turn.
do Connie references 800.
The Enterprise has left the Exeter and moved into close planet orbit.
Pass. I don't know.
Patrick.
Not ringing any bells. Pass.
Omni.
I'm sorry. Do you want the episode name?
Yes.
Yep.
What is the Omega Glory?
That's the one.
Captain Tracy.
Should have rung a bell, but not anymore.
It did, but not anymore.
They called me. They begged me for help. Patrick.
Airwolf 800, please.
I'm sorry.
Airwolf for 800.
Okay, you got it.
Marlena Moreau or Isela Aragon.
Yeah. Oh, that's crap. Shoot, pass.
Omni.
I don't remember her in Airwolf, believe it or not, but I do remember her. Her name was Barbara. Who is Barbara Luna?
That's correct.
Stupid me. Of course it is.
Your mirror.
Yeah.
Yep. Omni.
Let's do Airwolf 600.
Gallatin or Robert Villers.
I don't remember his name. Pass.
Downey.
Pass.
Patrick.
Who is Greg Henry?
That's right.
Nicely done.
Insurrection.
Downey, fabric softener. It's your turn.
Let's do Sooner or later, I got to get one of these right. Connie references 600.
The Excalibur looks dead.
What is the ultimate computer?
Very good.
There you go.
There you go. You got it.
Patrick.
Continue with Airwolf, 400, please.
Captain Garrett and Kurak and Corines, or Annie Oakley and Louise Mackey.
Who is Trisha O'Neill?
That's right.
The only real Captain Garrett.
Yep.
Gap is closing, Omni. It's your turn now.
Let's do 200 for Airwolf. I know the answer already.
Commodore Decker and Lou Snappleford.
Who is William Wyndham?
That's it.
I thought you would use Lance Legault because he was in both too. But all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have done it.
Yeah. There's a few others.
There was
William
a lot of
Wyndham.
them.
Yeah, that's true. There is a lot.
Downy Fabric.
Libraries for 600, please.
Oh, there we go.
He's been waiting for
Got
that
the
category.
Daily Double. Daily Double, very good. You are 3,600 off the lead. You have 2,400. How much of that would you like to wager?
All in, please.
All right, true Daily Double.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Do it.
Kirk, Spock, and McCoy investigated a library run by Mr. Atos on this planet.
Oh, what was the name of the planet? What is... What is... It's on the tip of my tongue. What is Sarpedon?
Very good.
Okay.
Excellent.
All our
Very
yes.
good.
It's like, what's the name of the
Oh,
planet?
you got a very, very tight game now. Patrick, it's your turn.
Let's try libraries for 400.
When Daniels altered the timeline by bringing Archer forward to this century, they were unable to find any references to the Federation in the unusual paper books in the library.
What's the 29th century?
That is incorrect, I'm afraid.
Omni.
Pass.
Downy Fabric Soft.
Sure, then he passes.
I'll pass.
I think it's 30th, but I don't want to risk it.
Yeah,
31st.
31st.
Yep.
Off by 2.
Only 200 years.
Only 2.
Yeah.
100.
Omni.
Let's do libraries for 1,000.
The Enterprise's library computer confirmed that this ensign's identification of Kukulkan was correct.
I think I said it earlier. Who is Walking Bear?
That is correct.
See, I've been watching, John. I've been watching.
Good call.
All right.
Yeah, not enough.
Not enough. That's true. But I have been watching a little bit.
Downy Fabric Softeners, your turn.
Connie 400.
The Defiant will prevail. It's simply a matter of firepower.
Oh, what episode is that from? I'm gonna guess what is In a Mirror Darkly?
That would be correct.
Okay.
Crap.
Part 2.
Well done.
I was like, what would be referencing the Defiant? Duh.
Duh.
The bridge is yours.
There's only 5 Enterprise episodes I've seen. That's one of them.
The one I knew.
Well, you did well. All right, Patrick, it's your turn.
Let's try a Connie reference for 200. Finish it out.
Every solar system in this sector blasted to rubble and still no sign of the constellation.
That's... Whoa, what's the Doomsday Machine? Duh.
Very good.
Almost shot myself in the foot. Stupid brain.
Very good. Omni.
Let's do Klingon figures for 1,000, please.
Tuesday.
For destroying the gods who created him, he was condemned to ferry the souls of the dishonored to Grethor.
I just watched that episode too. I don't know his name. Pass.
Downey.
Shall avenge him.
Pass.
Patrick.
Pass.
Kortar.
Kortar.
It's the brother of Cortana.
Downey fabric softener.
Libraries 200.
This planetoid was set up by the Federation as a central library containing the cultural histories and scientific knowledge of all member planets.
I don't know. Pass.
Patrick.
You're gonna kick yourself. What's Memory Alpha?
That's
Oh
correct.
my god.
The Lights of Zatar.
Indeed. Patrick, nice steal. It's your turn.
Let's finish our libraries for 800.
The library of Admiral Johnny Archer included the cosmos from A to Z, which featured this nebula on the cover.
Oh, that was the Arachnid Nebula.
That's right.
Good.
Very good one.
All right, Omni, it's your turn.
Let's do Klingon for 800.
As if you had a choice.
The traditional attack on the bride and groom at the end of a wedding ceremony dates back to the wedding of Kalis and this woman.
Who is Lucara?
That's right.
Downey.
Klingon 400.
This being served as the guardian of Grethor, making his role distinct from that typically associated with the devil.
What is Feckler?
That's right.
I am Feckler.
Sounds like a Gould.
All right, Patrick, 2 or 600?
Let's do the 600 because I need to try and beat the second player.
The blood was ankle deep, and the river Scrawl ran crimson red, on the day above all days, when Kalis slew this evil tyrant dead.
What's Barge of the Dead?
That is incorrect.
Oh.
Omni.
I think I know, but I'm going to
Oh,
not
does he have
guess. Pass.
Duh.
Downey fabric softener.
Who is Moldor?
That's right.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I mean, they did sing it in Barge of the Dead, but
yeah.
Yes.
And Omni, you get the final clue.
Okay.
before going to Stovokor, he promised to return one day, telling his followers to look for him on a point of light in the sky.
Who is Kadesh?
Kadesh
is indeed unforgettable.
Kadesh.
All right. Same link for the buzzer system. Oops. I'll put that in the deck. Put it in the private chat. Once again. There you go. See an Omni. I see a Patrick. Let's head to final Jeopnerdy. Consider how much you'd like to wager. Based on this category.
Ashes to ashes.
don't forget to buzz, Downey, if you haven't done so.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's my.
What's the Zach Journey Award for mismatch?
Challenge.
All right, clear your entry boxes, and let's reveal our clue.
When Ensign Ballard contacted Voyager, this was the first person she spoke to.
Players, you have 30 seconds. Kapla!
Oh no, that was wrong. Ah,
Language.
that was wrong.
What are you doing? What's wrong with you?
My colleague's behavior.
Ah,
Our apologies.
Our apologies. The tac. Lindsay Ballard raised the tac on subspace.
Well, let's see if any of you got it right. Patrick, you had
I didn't.
5,400 points entering final Jeopardy. You ever apply the clue?
Harry Kim, that is
No.
unfortunately incorrect.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. How much was your wager?
Almost all.
Wow.
All but one.
Okay.
So you're down to 1 point. Downey Fabric Softener. You had 7,000 points. Let's find out if you did actually put the wrong answer down.
I did.
Naomi Wildman.
Oh.
Yes, unfortunately, that is incorrect.
Similar.
Sorry about that.
And your
Wrong young
wager?
female child.
All of it.
All of it.
Ooh.
Down to
Throwing
0.
it all the way. All of you.
All right, Omni, you had an even 10,000 points. Your response.
There's Mazzotti. That's it.
Of course, now he knows who Mazzotti is, but yesterday, no.
I couldn't piece it out. Yeah, it's true. I couldn't see it.
Your wager was 4,001 points.
I still spelled it wrong.
Giving you 14,001 points. And once again, Omni. The champion.
Oh, I'm wiped. I'm out of shape, guys. I'm out of Jeopardy shape. I'm not.
Don't you think I
Wins
know?
all 3 games out of shape. Okay.
But not anymore.
No, I've been distracted. I've been watching Knight Rider. I haven't been watching as much Star Trek. Like, oh, I gotta get back to training.
Yeah, back to basics. Basic training.
Basic training.
I've been off for what? About a month.
Has it been, it's been 3 weeks now?
It's been more.
Well, because you had schedule things too. Yeah, going on. That's true.
Yep. But it was fun being back.
Yeah, I'm glad we were able to do it tonight.
Yeah, John, as usual,
Thank you, Arvik.
had great categories.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I need to thank Anna for helping me set this up.
Thanks, Anna.
Thank you, Anna.
Thank you.
Did she hear us?
She's
No?
showing thumbs
Okay.
up.
Thank you, Anna. Normal loves you, Anna.
Normal loves you. She loves Normal.
Not anymore. No.
Apparently, Brent Spinner hated cats.
Don't tell Spot.
Don't know if he hated cats or just hated the spot actors and actress in one case, or in multiple. Yeah.
What do you think is Brent Spinner's best performance as Data, or just in Star Trek?
He's in every episode. It's hard to. They never gave him a break.
Yeah, no.
Fire.
My personal favorite is Brothers.
Well, he plays 3 characters. Yeah.
People.
Yeah.
I
He did it
mean,
very well.
where he gets to stretch the most is probably like Masks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Or
Yeah.
Fistful of Datas.
I do like him on the Sutherland.
I think
Yeah, okay.
Brothers is just my favorite. Just the writing is so good.
What about Hero Worship?
Mr. Hobbs, fire.
I think he's pretty good in that one too, with the boy Timothy.
But what about when he chews Worf out? What was that episode?
That was Gambit.
Yeah.
Gambit 2? He's great. He's great. He's a great actor.
Data's Day is not bad.
He's a Geloja.
Even itchy.
He did some good stuff in Data's Day as well.
Dance as well.
Yeah.
Dance, the tap dance.
That one's funny. That's Data's Day. Yeah, that one's funny.
Yeah. Data with the dancing doctor. Yeah, that's Data's Day.
Yeah, he's a great character.
I'm trying to think what else was a notable
He was
Data episode.
completely fantastic in The Naked Now.
He was fully functional.
You can't handle the sarcasm. Yeah, exactly.
Foley.
I got to give it to him. He was really awesome in First Contact, the movie. I mean,
Yes.
just really solid in that movie.
That was his best movie performance for sure.
Hey, John, what was the name of the episode where the Enterprise crew lost their memory temporarily and Data was acting funny? Was that
Conundrum?
Was that Conundrum? The one where Picard had to figure out what was going on, and once he did, like, okay, we got to do this over again. Just leave no traces this time.
Oh, that's Clues.
Remember me.
Clues.
Oh, no,
Okay.
that's right. Clues. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, no, I was trying to remember that. Clues. Okay. Yeah.
That was. a
I
good
think
one.
he did
I
an
thought he
excellent
did
job
that.
in that one.
I liked him in that episode. I just didn't like the episode very much because some of the clues that they had to cover up are clues that you can't cover up, like their beards growing or whatever, their beards not growing or whatever. So I never bought the script.
No, I think that's fair. I just thought, he did an
Oh, he was-
excellent
he was
job of
great.
being, himself while still being suspicious.
Another great episode, The Most Toys.
Yeah, that's true. He was good in that one.
That was the Brent Spiner and Saul Rubinek show. Good episode.
I like The Hunted too. He did a good job with Roga Danar.
Right. Outsmarting him on the
outsmarting
console.
him. Yeah, and then also talking to him when he's in the brig. It was some good
I
dialogue
love
there.
The Hunted. I love The Hunted back to front. It's one of my most rewatched
Yeah.
episodes. You want my advice? Double it.
Double it.
Yeah, one of the best episodes. Hey, Brother Jay.
Deja
Hey, Jay.
Welcome, Jay. Jay.
Yeah, him and Q together in Deja Q.
Howdy.
Was good.
Right, that was good too.
Deja Q,
Howdy.
yeah.
Welcome.
I liked him in what was that? Circle 5. What was it? The deep. What was the name of the one where he had to torture the scientist?
In the dark.
No, the one where he had to torture the scientist.
Torture the scientist.
Yeah, he had to torture Dr. Lucas.
Oh, you're talking about soon.
Station 12.
Yeah,
Cold Station 12, yeah.
yeah, Cold Station 12. That was good. That was really good.
Hey, the prodigal son has returned. Hey, Brainy.
Yeah, I'm here.
How are you, Jay?
I've been better.
Sorry to hear that. But now you're with friends.
sorry to hear
We're
that.
talking about Star Trek, so
One of my
It's
best
all good
friends
now.
had shoulder surgery, so I've
oh.
been praying a lot for him.
Mm-hmm.
He's in severe pain.
Oh wow.
His forgive me for I don't know if we're allowed to plug channels, but his name is Be Yourself Adventures.
Oh, okay. Do you have a link?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Have a good night, Mike.
Night, Mike.
If
Good night, Mike.
Mikey is
Take
ever
it easy,
in
Mike.
here, he could give you the address.
Yeah, he's off and on with Mikey.
And thanks for joining us tonight, Indy.
Of course.
He gets a double whammy with the surgery. He'd been taking cancer treatments, and now this.
Wow.
Yeah, I have
So
surgery.
what is the topic tonight?
I have
Whatever you
surgery.
want, basically.
Yeah, but Brent
We just
Spiner.
finished the 3 games. We were talking about Brent
Oh,
Spiner.
you did a game tonight?
Finest.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we had all. Yep. It was a little impromptu, but we did it.
It was great. It was really good.
Who won?
Yeah, it was fun.
Omni.
No, Mercer won.
Omni.
No, it wasn't me. I was kidding. Yeah, it was Omni. We're
Well,
all rusty.
I
We're
may have
rusty.
lost the game, but I think I won the war in my own mind. So
Brad, you did great. He's really good. Seriously.
no, I had a great round. Yeah,
These are not easy questions, and when you're in the hot seat, it's not easy.
no, you're right. My mind tends to go blank sometimes anyway. So, but no, I think I did
that's
pretty well tonight.
right.
So
That's right. Patrick won all 3 games because Omni's passed out on the floor.
I'm done. I'm hurting.
Yeah.
I'm
Omni-
out of shape.
I'm surprised. I ordered somebody to bring you a pillow already, but apparently it hasn't arrived.
No, by the time it does, I'll dissolve anyway. So don't worry. It's okay.
Yeah. Another stain on the floor.
The way his legs is sprawled out together.
I'm just taking a nap. Don't mind me, guys. Just
Not to mention softening. So, fabric softener. We need carpet cleaner.
Don't worry. The Enterprise will clean itself up.
it cleans itself, right? Exactly.
That's what I loved about Blake Seven's. What was the name of the ship? I haven't seen it in so long, can't even remember. But anyway,
It's been a while.
The ship, it cleaned itself and it also repaired itself. The Liberator.
Liberator, yeah.
That's one show I've not seen.
I've seen a couple episodes.
Oh God,
it was
you
good.
need to see it.
Just yeah.
What show are we talking about?
Lake
Lake
Seven.
Seven.
It's a BBC show from the 70s. I wish they would issue it on DVD for our region because the one that they have, it can only be seen in Europe.
What was the name of that show that came out a couple years ago where it looked like they were on a space cruise?
Oh, with Gregory House's actor, Hugh Laurie, right? That one where he's the
think so,
captain.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What was the name of
Something
it?
5. I want to say. Give me a moment. I'll look it up.
It's called Revenue 5.
Babylon 5.
Babylon
No.
5.
Well, close. No. Yeah, it's funny because he plays in the show. He plays the captain of the cruise, and he's British, but he's using his American accent when he's the captain. And then you find out he's doesn't know anything. He's literally basically just a figurehead for everyone to go to. Well, the real guy who runs things was antisocial, and then he got killed. So he's kind of stuck being the voice of reason when he really just wants to
Yeah, pretty funny show.
it was good, yeah. So he used both his American and natural accent. So, yeah, he did good.
I'll have to check it out. Is it got aliens in it?
Where?
No.
I haven't been able to find Blake 7 on YouTube since they took the original episodes off. There was a channel called Blake 7, but they took it off. I'll look and see if I can find it again. Come on, get out of my way.
Yeah, I've never seen it. It's got aliens in it though. The show we were talking about.
Some.
No, the one with the 9, the 5 one, whatever we're talking
Oh
about.
no aliens, but
But Neelix is in it.
Yet Neelix's actor does play a former astronaut. Yep.
There's a few episodes. I see 2 of them.
There was an episode where they were they actually ran into this like space station or something, and they were having a good time. And then they found out, oh, this isn't a space station; it's a prison. Yeah, these are dangerous people. Oh, and where'd that cannibal go? Oh yeah, he's lost on the ship.
The one character I loved in Blake 7 was Avon. The psychopath who was also the computer genius.
Good night, Indy.
Night, Indy.
Good night, Indy.
Take care.
Good night.
So it looks like Blake 7 is only available on BritBox.
BritBox.
Apple TV. It's available on Google Play for purchase. Amazon for purchase.
Purchase always.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the video that Marvel put out the other day? Did you see it? 5-hour live stream that they did.
No.
They did a 5-hour live stream announcing the cast of Avengers Doomsday.
Oh no!
Oh no! It flew under my radar.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on until after it was over. They're basically just bringing everybody back except for Spider-Man. They're bringing the X-Men back, by the way. All the X-Men are coming back except for Wolverine.
Well, Patrick Stewart can definitely play Xavier since he needs a wheelchair.
Does he?
Yeah.
Does he need a wheelchair?
Wow.
From
Does
what
he
I
really?
heard, yeah, it's Patrick Stewart
old,
and
they need one.
Sir Ian McKellen returning.
Yep.
They both need a wheelchair then. Where's my Jello?
They're just bringing everybody back, just hoping that the movie will be a hit.
If the writing still sucks, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, I agree.
There's so much damage to the IP as it is. Even if it is good writing.
I went to go see the day the world blew up, the new Looney Tunes movie yesterday, and it wasn't memorable to where I don't even remember watching it.
I love Looney Tunes, and I heard that they took off all the episodes off streaming.
They did
Which
on
is
Max,
really bugs
and they're
me.
selling Looney Tunes.
It's terrible.
Warner Brothers is selling Looney Tunes, and
Why?
they're destroying the building that they once housed the artists doing their job of drawing the Looney Tunes cartoons. They're
Are they worried
tearing
about
it
it because
down.
it's not politically correct? Is that what they're worried about? That
No, they're tearing it down because they're going to build a new studio to create movies and series of wokeness.
Okay, I guess I meant why they're getting rid of the property, but I guess you're answering the question. So, I don't.
Yep.
Yeah, correct me
Well,
if I'm
you
wrong.
know it's going to be wokeness, so.
Didn't they already censor certain episodes of Looney Tunes, especially the ones during WW2, right? Didn't they? There was some that were you never be able to get on tape or never able to watch.
And I hated that because if you tear down monuments, history could repeat itself.
Yeah.
How are you going to learn from history if you don't keep history?
I mean, I'm not saying that Looney Tunes is exactly historical record of any sort, but I
Oh,
mean,
it's the best thing ever, though.
The racism about it, yeah,
right. There was some of that in there. No, it was I've seen a couple of those before, but to get rid of the whole brand, why? Like, it's Bugs Bunny, it's Daffy Duck, yeah.
It's culturally relevant.
I'm sorry for me mentioning this, but it's funny as heck. I always laughed, and forgive me, Lord, but I laughed every time they stuck their head in a flower pot with dynamite in it and exploded, and they looked like Mammy.
Is it the stereotypes, though?
I loved almost every episode of Looney Tunes.
Is it Foghorn Leghorn? Is it Speedy Gonzales? Is that what they're worried about? Is that? I mean,
no, they're not worried about any of it. They need money.
Okay. Because
they want to get
quality
rid
of those cartoons.
Period.
The quality of those cartoons.
And it may be because of that. I don't know, but all the reason that they gave, the CEO or whoever did the interview said that they wanted to build this new building that's going to house new equipment, and they're going to be doing new movies and new TV shows in this big building.
Because if you watch those old ones, I mean, they were produced almost like little movies between the musical score, the directing. Like, they were just the best. They were so good. They were so well produced. Yes. Warner Brothers was just on fire in the 40s, 50s.
Yes.
They had the best, right, the best orchestra. Right. They had everything was just great. If you watch these cartoons, they were so magical. What's his name? Fritz.
They won Academy Awards.
Fritz Feeling.
Thank you. Fritz Feeling. Thank you.
He's awesome.
He was, yeah.
It's like Mad Magazine during that time period. They were all on fire.
Yes.
You know,
on fire. Just
several of them won awards.
Did they really? I didn't know that they won awards. And Mel Blanc obviously is so good.
Bugs Bunny won an award. Tom and Jerry won an award. Of course, that's not Warner Brothers.
That's MGM. That's right.
Yeah.
Tom and Jerry. Yeah.
But Bugs Bunny won an award. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, you got the Roadrunner and the Coyote. Those are so funny.
Oh, I love them.
Oh yeah.
Right. That's
them
so funny.
Two were my favorites, with the exception
I
of
never get sick of watching them. I never get sick of watching them. I also love The Martian.
Marvin the Martian.
Oh yeah, Marvin. Yeah.
Duck Dodgers in the 23rd and a half century, whatever, 33rd
what
and a half century.
happened to the kaboom? There's supposed to be a loud shattering kaboom.
So good. These are all memories for us. Saturday morning cartoons, right? This is what you did.
Yeah.
Right? You'd wake up, you'd have some cereal or some breakfast, you put on the TV, and you're watching Looney Tunes, and the same ones, but they were so good it didn't matter.
Roadrunner, remember they had they put together a quick Roadrunner theme song.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
You remember the episode where he catches the Roadrunner? You remember that one?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he goes through a pipe, and they're small, and he whistles at the Roadrunner to come back, and he goes through the pipe again. Roadrunner's back to normal. Here comes out Wile E. Coyote, and he's still small. He grabs him by the leg, and he hugs the leg, and then he wraps around his napkin around his neck, and then sharpens up the knife and fork, and he looks up all the way up, and the Roadrunner comes down and goes, beep, beep. And then he just drops his jaw, drops the silverware, and grabs a piece of wood, and it says plywood, and it says, "Okay, guys, you always wanted me to catch him. Now, what do you want me to do?"
Your description is almost as good as the episode itself, man. It really was.
What was the
That's
one
my
episode where he
favorite
spoke though?
Roadrunner episode. That's the reason why.
When he said, "I'm Wile E. Coyote,
Oh,
genius."
a couple episodes. When he's going after Bugs Bunny.
Right,
Roadrunner.
that was two. I thought it was just
Let
one
me
that he actually
introduce
spoke.
myself. I
Yeah,
am
right.
Wile E. Coyote.
Coyote,
Super
genius.
He
genius.
spoke at least twice because there was an
Did he?
episode where these kids were watching Roadrunner and they were wondering why he's after him. When he spoke to the kids,
He spoke to the kids.
breaking
Okay,
the fourth wall.
they have the same
And
voice,
when-
the same kind of.
And
voice.
when Bugs Bunny
through all the
literally tears him a new one, the
Yeah,
Wile
but
E. Coyote, and he goes, I like to introduce myself. My name is Mud.
Mud.
He shows the kids all the different parts of the Roadrunner that are good to eat. Like he shows a diagram of the Roadrunner and all the different parts that are good to
The
eat.
gizzard, the liver.
But then he's also Ralph. You know when he clocks in and he's Ralph. Remember
Yeah,
that?
he's Ralph. I remember the Ralph one. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. My favorite Bugs is the one with the opera house and the maestro.
That won an award.
Oh,
that won
God.
an award. What's
I
up?
can watch that to this day and just still start laughing from start to finish. That ending scene when his glove is in the air and the whole place collapses and he's holding the note.
I thought you were talking about the opera scene with him and Elmer Fudd.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were.
No, I'm talking about the Bugs Bunny and the maestro and the opera house. You know,
Oh, yeah, that's the-
maestro.
the piano. The piano.
Maestro.
Yeah.
That's great. That was great. Yeah, that's right. Yes. And the whole place crumbles. The whole place just comes down. I can watch that to this day and still laugh.
I gotta buy them on physical media. If they took them off,
But can you?
I'm sure you can go on eBay and buy a bunch of them.
You need to check and see if they have it still on Amazon, because Walmart and some Amazon have some DVDs, but not all of the Looney Tunes stuff.
And like I said earlier, a lot of them were censored,
it's
right?
like
These are
in sections.
And there are lost episodes too, right? You're not going to have all of them on
Yeah.
the DVDs. Okay.
Right.
I think some of the tapes, the early tapes, you probably have them, but that's good luck finding those. I mean, you have to go back and get your dust off your VHS player.
I do need to sign off, everyone, but it was good to be back.
Oh,
have the game.
thanks for having the game.
Good seeing you again, Brainy.
Yes, good to see you as well, Jay. I hope you all have a good evening or a good morning.
You too.
Thank you.
Patrick's case.
Yeah, it's getting there.
It's getting there. All right. Well, we'll talk to you later. Thanks, John.
Thank you, Professor.
You're welcome. We'll see you all later.
See you later.
Thanks.
Have a safe
Safe
trip.
travels.
Catch you later.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I love I love the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner movie. I used to just watch that. That was great.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
It had just like
Rabbit
highlights.
season.
I like
Cat
Duck 'em Up.
season. Rabbit season.
Duck 'em Up is one of my favorites, where Bugs is painting the background.
Oh yes.
Yeah, they both did that. It was
Daffy.
Elmer was doing Bugs, and Bugs was doing Daffy.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. Great.
That was
stuff.
very creative.
My
They're all good,
favorite
and they're all
was
funny.
the one that Daffy was being drawn by Bugs.
Yeah, that's Duck 'em Up.
What's the difference between
is the favorite?
What's the difference between a Merry Melody and a Looney Tune? Can someone tell me the difference?
There
Because
is no difference.
I mean, Porky Pig was in
is.
Looney Tunes, right? But he was never was he in Merry Melodies as well, or
I don't know.
like is there really any difference, or does it's the same thing? It doesn't even matter, right? It's the
Look
same.
it up. Look it up.
Yeah, I don't know. I always wondered that.
I was watching a video recently, and they brought up the time that Daffy Duck was, competing, trying to, I think, outdo Bugs in some, magic show or whatever, and it culminated.
The tough
Culminated.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. With Daffy basically doing a trick that could only be done once, blowing himself up, something like
Yeah.
that. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, no, there's a lot of great episodes of Looney Tunes, and just they were always so creative.
I love how they brought.
Doctors in the 25th and a half century.
I love how they brought back Mel Blanc to do some voices for Who Framed Roger Rabbit. He couldn't do all the voices he used to, but he did a couple.
He did Bugs, right?
I'm not sure if he did Bugs for that movie.
I'm
He did
not
Bugs for the original.
sure.
But
I
he
thought
couldn't do
his son did the Looney Tunes ones for that movie.
He couldn't do Sam, but Sam was in the movie. But they brought him
It
back to do
cost
it.
them a lot of money to get the rights to be able to do that.
No, it actually didn't. It was Spielberg that said, "Why don't you guys come on, and we'll make sure you guys get equal screen time." He negotiated everything.
I thought they paid for it.
No, well, they probably paid for something for it, but it wasn't like a lot of money. It was Spielberg using his brilliant producer mind to get them to cooperate. That was his main
I
contribution.
loved Tiny Toon Adventures.
They were good.
Oh, those were good too. Yeah.
Pinky and the Brain.
Oh yeah. The smart one was
Animaniacs.
Pinky.
That was Animaniacs, actually. That was not Tiny Toons.
Oh god.
But they were funny too.
My favorite of the Animaniacs is when they're fixing to end an episode. They run up into the tower and they go, "Good night, Yakko. Good night, Wacko. Good night, Dot. Good night, so-and-so. Good night, so-and-so. Good night, so." And then they go, "Good night, John Boy." And John Boy goes, "Or."
It's kind of like Good Night, Spock. Good night, Spock. Good night,
That's funny.
Bones. Good night, Spock. Good night, Bones.
Yeah.
Spock. And Star Trek, What a Dream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Row your boat.
So, Mercer, I
They
spoke to John about
actually
this last night.
reviewed that movie tonight on another channel.
So, Mercer, when we go meet Shatner in a few months, okay, you're going to record me talking to him, right? And I'm going to say, Mr. Shatner, for everyone
Don't.
listening, Star Trek V was not a dream, right?
Oh,
Okay.
don't you dare do that.
Oh, I'm
He
doing
may
it.
slap you.
I'm doing it, and he's going to record me doing it. I'm going to do it, all right? And I'll put it on. I'll put it on for everyone to watch. All right.
Okay, so it's not going to be a Paramount exclusive. You're saying
This will not be a Paramount exclusive. This will be available to all. Okay, it'll be open, and you'll
This
see
is the
his
day,
answer to me.
That will
all
be
right?
the day that Omni loses his Paramount job.
Get this guy out of here. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
If you want me
Ask
back
him.
at these conventions, you better get this.
Get this guy out of here. Who is this
Outta
guy?
here.
Get him out of here. I don't care what he is. Get him out of here.
Shatner will say this to you, Omni. You have
What's
made
that?
it today. That's what Shatner will say to you.
I would say we have to know. We have to know. And look, he's getting older. How many more conventions and events does he have left in him? Let's be honest, right? This needs to be
tell
answered.
you, I'll do it for $10,000.
Oh, well, I don't know about $10,000, but just a simple question. I want to ask him a question.
Isn't it a lot of money to get his autograph?
Yeah, it's like $160, but it's worth it. I'm going to do it. I want to do it. I want to ask the question, and I want it recorded for all time. All right. But John said he's not going to, even if I get video and audio evidence, and Mercer testifies that he said it a certain way, he's still not going to believe that Star Trek V was a dream. Was not a dream. Right?
Nope. It's a dream, no matter what Shatner says.
It's not what Shatner says. he wrote it. He directed it. It's his
I
movie.
agree with the guy that was reviewing Star Trek V tonight. It was not bad writing. It was not bad acting. What was wrong with it was the bad CGI.
There was no CGI. At
Because I
that time.
loved that movie. I
Visuals,
love
yeah.
Star Trek V.
Me too. I think it's like, in a lot of ways, it's like Insurrection. Like the stakes are so much lower than the previous movie. The previous Star Trek First Contract was huge. The stakes were high. It was cinematic. Then you go into this little episode thing. in
First
Insurrection.
Contract?
First contact.
What contract?
Well, you know, that's how
Right.
Paramount describes it, the first contract.
It's the first
right?
contract. Yeah, exactly. You sign here. This is your first contract. Many more to follow. That's exactly right.
The guy that was reviewing it tonight, he said that, and I did not think of this at the time. I've never thought of this until he mentioned it. The scene where the Enterprise launches the torpedo that destroys Cybok and the what we thought the alien at the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a torpedo. It's the shot from V'ger.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
That's what he said.
What, that energy
said it
plasma
looked
thing?
just like that, yeah,
it did.
yeah.
It did. That's true. It kind of did.
I really
think
hated the matte lines when they're going to that planet, and you see the matte lines around the ship. I hate
Yeah.
it.
They fixed it though. Isn't there a Blu-ray now? It's all fixed.
No, they did not fix it. They did not fix it.
I thought they did. The director's cut or something. Not that they redid the visuals.
They
but
need
they
to
did,
give
they cleaned
him
them up.
at least $12 million so he can finally have his director's cut and get ILM to fix it.
He wants rock people. He wanted rock people in there, and he never got his rock people.
He would. He knows that he can't get the rock people. He's already said
He's resigned to that
he's
effect.
not even going to try to. He wants to get the CGI up to date because he knew that the CGI was crap.
Well, look what they did with the motion picture director's edition. That was great. They fixed all the CGI.
Yeah.
all the visuals on that one.
Did they fix the shot where you could see the stage? You know,
What, on Vulcan?
No. When I think it's Spock is leaving the ship and you can see the stage.
No, Kirk is.
Kirk is leaving the ship and you can see the
Yeah.
stage, the sound
Yeah.
stage.
They fixed that one. That was the motion picture you're talking about.
Yeah.
They fixed that one. Yeah, they fixed all that.
I hope so. I hate that they took out Robert Wise took out the scene where Uhura says what did she say? Something about Ensign. If we survive, it'll be because of him, you know.
Yeah, our chances of making it through this mission are much greater now. Did they take that out?
Will be double. Yeah.
Did they took that out of the movie? I haven't watched all the versions of it.
When he came back in the late 90s or early 2000s to get his version out, Robert Wise, he took that out.
Wow.
Because I got that DVD.
You know, my problem with
when he goes through the door and shuts it, they go immediately to engineering.
really interesting cut.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing about Star Trek films. I love almost all of them, except for I haven't seen Section 31 to see if that's worse than Star Trek 5. But
it is.
God, don't even watch it.
It's worse.
No.
Yeah.
There are so many little details in the movies that prevent them from being great movies. Like, especially
Let's
Star Trek.
just say that because of Star Trek Section 31, Star Trek Nemesis is been redeemed.
Yeah. Is Michael Burnham in Section 31?
No, she's not in the movie. If that's what you're asking.
No.
I mean, she's in the future, so I don't see because this takes place in.
Hey, they can do whatever they want if they really wanted her in the movie. They
No,
can
that's
find a way
true.
To
That's
throw her
true.
in the movie somewhere.
This takes place in the lost era between, I guess, generations.
I can't imagine a
Enterprise
casual
B,
fan. I can't
C.
imagine a casual fan or just a casual moviegoer understanding. I mean, I can't even imagine myself understanding when it takes place, let alone.
It happens between Enterprise B and Enterprise C before Rachel Garrett gets command. She's a
character.
I don't even know if she's in Starfleet. She's like a cadet or something.
She's some, yeah. She's a lieutenant. I don't know.
She's a fraud.
Is it really Rachel Garrett?
Yeah, it's
Or
Rachel
is it
Garrett.
somebody with that
Yeah.
name?
No, that it's supposedly
With
the
purple
character.
hair.
Yeah, it's peculiar, and there's some time jump problems too because they go in between them. Well, Mirror Universe. Not gonna spoil anything, but it's like the timing is definitely not thought out. The time jumping is not explained or thought out properly.
Well, getting back to Star Trek for a moment, I just checked the director's edition of TMP on Paramount Plus, and they do still have the line from Uhura.
Yeah, they do. They brought it back. The 4K
John,
thing,
you're the
yeah, they
best.
brought it back.
Yeah,
Yeah, they brought that back.
The motion picture is one of those movies that I respect, but I can't watch it. There's just something about it. I love many of the shots. The one with the Enterprise
It's the
near Earth
slow,
and the sun is in the
slow
background.
motionist
It's great.
picture.
Yeah, it's just the costumes look a little strange. The
That was stupid.
the hairstyles look a little odd.
That was one of the what's the word? One of the recommendations, requirements for Star Trek II. The cast said, "We get new uniforms, or we're not coming back."
Really?
Okay.
Yes. They all hated them.
I happened to see a clip of Kelsey Grammer, and he was explaining how he's friends with Jonathan Frakes or whatever, and Riker asked him to come over and do a scene, and he's like, "Yeah, your character is going to be contemporary of Kirk." He's like, "Yes, I get to wear the uniform." He was so happy. He wanted to wear that style uniform, so.
With the maroon?
And the first officer was supposed to be Savick.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah. But they couldn't get her because she was doing something at the time.
Which Savick were they going to get?
The second one.
Oh, Robin Curtis?
They, as a matter of fact, Kelsey, he had said that he tried to convince Kirsty to come, but no. She wouldn't do it. Let's see. She asked for too much money for Star Trek 3.
Kirstie Alley?
Yeah, and she wasn't even on Cheers at the time. So, boy, she really thought she was a hot mess, didn't she?
I mean, she was like 7 years or 10 years before Cheers.
Meyer really liked her.
Actually, I think it was about 3 or 4 years before, maybe not.
Stand by. Project parabolic course to avoid entering neutral zone. Inform the Klingons we are on a rescue mission.
I didn't like her eyebrows. I'm glad they fixed it when Robin Curtis came on. I like her Savick better.
He saved Spock. He saved us all. I thought you should know. Yeah, I'm
In
a
my
big Star Trek
manuscript
fan.
of my Star Trek story, I made Savick. She had a child with Spock, and it was going to be a girl, not a boy.
I always wanted to see if Cisco is going to come back from that wormhole. That's the one story I want to see.
Yeah, it's true.
He did.
I read Avatar, the books that take place right after the show. I read the first few books, but then they rebuilt the station. I guess the station gets destroyed, and then they rebuilt it.
I don't like the new station. It's more Federation than Cardassian.
Yeah, it looks awful. It looks really bad.
It looks like a kaleidoscope or something.
Yeah, it's just, what were they thinking?
But he did come back in a new Star Trek comic book.
Yeah. So what about the captain of the Defiant, who looked like Sean Connery as Ramius? What was his name? Vaughn? Remember him? He looked like Sean Connery when he was the captain of the Red October.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Ramius. His name was Vaughn, I think.
Vaughn.
And they had a Jeopnerdy regular cast member called Tyranitar or something.
Garanagar or no?
One of those Jeopnerdy names. He was a regular character in the series.
Oh, he
Garaganar.
claims that he was never asked to be on Star Trek V.
Who? Sean Connery?
Sean Connery.
Well, that's because he was already doing Indiana Jones. So they were thinking
No,
about getting him.
but Bill Shatner said that he did ask him, and he told him no, that he was working with Harrison Ford with
Indiana Jones. Right.
Which is a
yeah,
much better
Indiana
movie.
Jones.
I'm sorry, that movie's so much better. I love Star Trek V. Don't get me wrong. I have a soft spot for it, but
Yeah.
Indiana Jones 3 is so much better.
Well, there's something else you can ask him about when you see him, Omni.
About Sean Connery? Yes.
Did you really ask Sean Connery?
Shockery.
Yeah.
Well, Shockery is basically Sean Connery. The name Shockery is just
Shockery.
saying Sean Connery really fast.
He says it in his book that he did ask him, but he told him that he couldn't do it. But Sean Connery said in an interview that no, he's never talked to William Shatner.
Maybe they never spoke, but I think they wrote that part with him in mind. And maybe they quietly reached out, but they realized he was busy, so they just gave up. Like they didn't actually, officially go after him. So that's why Connery may not have known what they're talking about. They go, "What are they? What
Yeah,
nobody talks to me."
like they got his assistant or whatever. Like
Right.
they didn't get to him directly.
His agent.
His
Agent could have
agents.
said,
Yeah, whatever.
He
Yeah.
said, "Listen, he's busy doing Indiana Jones right now. He can't, sorry with the Star Trek thing." And
That would make sense.
Yeah.
they got Lawrence Luckenbill. Which I
But
thought
you
was
know,
pretty
William
good.
Shatner, he's a ham, so he's going to give his view on everything. I like him. Don't get me wrong. I love him. He was a great actor in his time, but he was such a ham near
He's 94
in
now,
his
right?
later years.
He's 94 now, right?
Yeah.
Still doing it, 94.
94. God bless him.
Yeah.
Probably your avatar looks a little different.
Well, it's just a different angle. I'm still in a bad situation, but
Still staining the carpet.
yeah, I'm staining the carpet. I'm smoking a little bit. There's a little bit of smoke coming off my
It looks
electronics
like
there.
there's a little smoke.
Yep, a little smoky. It's a little smoke.
You might want to apply a little lube.
I may need to.
So I want to see somebody write a story that takes place in the bowling alley on the Enterprise.
Yeah, they do have a bowling alley on the Enterprise D.
Maybe put Fred Flintstone in there because he bowled a lot, right?
Yeah.
He bowled a lot when he wasn't working the
Yes.
quarry. He was bowling
Yes.
a lot. Him and Barney.
Barney Rubble.
He was always playing with his balls.
Now imagine if their vehicles work on foot power entirely. I saw this video, or maybe I'm imagining I saw a video that compared speed of fictional vehicles. So I think the foot powered car was like the first thing you see, and then the Enterprise going at warp is like the last thing you see in the video. What a huge difference in speed. You have the foot powered
Warp
car,
speed.
and then you have the warp speed Enterprise.
Right.
At what point was the truck that was floating in space that Torres couldn't identify crap with the tricorder? The 37s or whatever. That
37s.
episode. Yeah.
That was a good
Where was that on the list?
I don't know, man. I don't think it made the list.
Oh darn!
Manure.
You know, Dan
Horse manure.
Aykroyd, he did a great imitation of William Shatner as Captain Kirk in a movie with Gene Wilder. Not Gene Wilder, Gene Hackman.
What was that movie? Loaded Weapon that had wasn't Shatner in that movie? Loaded Weapon.
Loaded Weapon 1.
Yeah, with Samuel L. Jackson.
He puts his face in an aquarium and starts shaking his head and blowing bubbles, and then he comes up with a carp or something in his mouth.
And then he was in Airplane 2, the sequel. Which is great. Striker. And then he hits the girl in the background. Striker. As he hits her. What, meet me in the tower. We don't have a tower, sir. We have a bridge. Why wasn't I notified about this?
How the hell aren't I notified about these things?
What are these flashing lights? Can you get them to blink in sync?
What was Shatner? Did he play in that one? Did he play an airplane? What was it?
No, he played the
Airplane 2.
Airplane 2. That's right.
Yeah.
Commander Murdoch.
Murdoch.
Yep.
He was the guy that ran the moon base. Remember the scene where he sees the Enterprise in the periscope?
Yeah, yes. Just double take.
Why couldn't they make it into the refitted Enterprise instead of the old one? Jeez.
No, I think that's the only time. Hold on a second. That's the only time people got to see the original Enterprise on the big screen. The original design.
I think so. I swear, when I saw Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, when the Enterprise blew up, it sounded like she was screaming.
Yeah.
Oh, my heart sank when that ship exploded. I do remember I screamed, "No!"
It was a gut punch.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely was
like
not
Optimus
expecting
Prime dying.
Or Darth Vader dying. I heard Darth Vader is going to be in the next Star Trek movie, so that way they can really make some money. Just to put Darth Vader in Star Trek.
The original voice of Emperor Palpatine, he died.
Yeah, Clive Revell. He was also in The Last Outpost. I heard about that.
Yeah.
By the way, I mentioned this to you guys before, but there is a movie that has Darth Vader and a Cardassian in it, and it's not either Star Wars or Star Trek.
Okay.
You know what movie that is?
Trackborn?
Nope. It's called The Indian in the Cupboard.
Indian in the Cupboard?
I've seen that movie. What was that?
They were little toys that were when they came to life, and there was a Darth Vader, and then there was a Cardassian soldier.
Really? A real Cardassian?
Yeah, like from DS9 in the cupboard that comes to life.
Why didn't they have a board?
I just remember there was Cardassian in there, and there was Darth Vader and a couple other.
Yeah,
characters.
the little nerd kid got that, and as long as he used the key to unlock and lock it, the whatever he put in there would come to life. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that movie. There was a scene that made me jump in the movie theater. It was very unexpected for me when I was at the time. So
yeah.
Well, here it is.
Yeah.
There's the scene of the Star Wars Vader, RoboCop. See if they have the Cardassian and here. I think the Cardassian's in this. Yeah, the Cardassian's in here it is. I'm gonna put the clip in the StreamYards. Right there.
Do y'all remember the movie where Tommy Lee Jones does a voice of a kind of like G.I. Joe? And
oh yeah, dude, that movie is awesome. Small Soldiers. I love
Small
that movie.
Soldiers.
Yes,
I love that movie.
And it's also got Frank Langella doing the archer guy, the good guy. Frank Langella.
The Gorgonite.
He's so good.
Yep,
He's
Gorgonite. Yep, leader Archer. Yeah.
Great
movie.
I just sent the link.
And Dennis Leary was the new CEO of the company.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. And he's at the end of the movie. He's looking at the toys like, "Yeah, we got what was it, Korea or whatever? Is going to send him over to overseas. Let our enemies have a little fun with them."
Yeah.
But dude, I just put the link to that scene with the Cardassian invader in it. I just put it in the.
A young Kirsten Dunst is in that movie.
Small Soldiers. Yes, it's a great movie. I think it's like a Gremlins update. It's such a great movie. It's so good.
In the
I love
meantime, speaking of people laying on the floor, I think I'm going to go to bed.
Okay.
Well, thanks for joining us, Patrick.
You
Thanks,
sleep well,
Patrick.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Thank you.
Yeah, I never get sick of watching that movie, Small Soldiers. I think it's a killer movie.
I went to see it at the theater 3 times. I don't
have it on
know if it
DVD.
did good at theater or not. If it did, they should have done a sequel.
I have it on DVD somewhere. I don't think I have a digital version of it, but it's too expensive right now. I gotta wait till it goes on sale.
It was on Tubi or Crackle or one of them several months ago.
I once had some kids over, some neighbor kids, and they had never seen it, so I put it on. They liked it. It holds up pretty well. The special effects hold up pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
And the Gorgonites are really good. I mean, Frank Langella is one of those actors that just kills everything he's in. He's so good.
I hated that he died. I wanted him to play Skeletor.
He didn't die.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. He's still alive. He played Skeletor back in the 80s, but he's not.
Yeah.
According to Google, yeah, it does. No, it
Still
doesn't say he died, so I think he's still alive.
Oh yeah, he's still doing stuff. He was in The Ninth Gate, which is one of my guilty
thought he
pleasures.
died.
He's 87 years old.
Yep.
He was in Dave.
I thought
that
he
movie,
recently
Dave,
died.
President.
Yeah, Dave.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Great movie.
I
He was
watched.
a partner with Whoopi Goldberg. Oh my God.
What were you saying about Dave?
Oh, Dave, the movie. It was one of the movies. When I was in high school, we had to watch it.
I love that movie.
In one of my classes, the teacher's like, "Yeah, you don't see very many movies about the class subject, whatever it was, and Dave just happens to have it be one of them that fits this mold." I'm like, okay, yeah.
I really love that movie. There's a scene at the end where Dave is talking to the vice principal, played by Ben Kingsley, vice president, played by Ben Kingsley, and it's just a great little scene. There's nothing special about it. It's just two good actors with a good script. It's great.
Yeah.
It's just a great movie. Frank Langella, he was in The Ninth Gate, Masters of the Universe, Frost Nixon. He was Minister Jarro.
I could have sworn he died.
Uncredited as Minister Jarro.
He was in that movie. The box. The guy who brings the box that gives the people the
It's like
the
a
choice.
Twilight Zone episode. It's like a Twilight Zone episode.
Yeah. Great source material story. And
Is that Matheson? Did Matheson come up with that? Do you know, Omni? Did Matheson come up with the box? I guess we lost Omni.
I think he's regenerating right now.
He's regenerating. What? What?
I'm looking it up. I'm trying to see here. Not best, but
box. Yeah, Richard Matheson. Exactly. He came up with it. They said it was a short story called Button Button by Matheson.
Apparently first published in Playboy magazine, June 1970.
Matheson came up with a lot of ideas that eventually became movies, like these high concept Twilight Zone-ish episodes. I knew it was him. I just had a feeling. Yeah, it's good.
Not as good as Knight Rider.
No, not as good. You know, Did anyone see Wicked? Everyone's talking about Wicked. I have no desire to see it. Is it good?
I will not watch anything Disney ever again.
I don't think that's Disney. I don't think Wicked is Disney, though, is it?
Yes. I thought it was Wicked. I thought you meant Snow White. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about Wicked. Everyone's saying it's good, and I'm like, I have no desire to see it.
No, I'll be honest with you. No, ever since the interviews and the main actress was, spouting off, insulting the fan base, I'm like, no, thank you.
Respect John's channel, but yeah, she seemed like she just seemed a little iffy to me. Put it that way.
Like I said, I haven't watched the movie. I've seen only clips of her. She's got a beautiful singing voice.
Her singing is great.
It's just from what I can tell, she's got a bad attitude. So
yeah.
Wicked is about the land of Oz, the bad and the good witches.
Yep.
I heard that Nintendo is finally making a Zelda movie. I think they just announced it.
Oh God.
I think they just announced it. Let me make sure. Because Nintendo always hated making movies. They never liked the idea of making movies. But now, Nintendo to release a Zelda movie in 2027. Live action movie.
Dear
Okay.
God, why?
With filming in New Zealand.
Jay, that's easy. They're running out of stuff to remake, so they gotta,
And they don't
find
have a fresh thought in their dang body. They can't buy a book and turn it into a movie like they used to
Not as
do.
marketable. People know who Zelda is, so they want to watch it.
Toys, things like that.
It's a brand. It's an IP.
I never played Zelda, so I really don't
Zelda's-
know what Zelda is, but I know of it, that it's a toy and everything.
Thomas says Super Mario was a good movie. The one with
I love
Hoskins?
the one with I love the one with Hoskins. That was a great movie.
Hoskins, the other one, yeah.
He's probably talking about the newer one though with Chris Pratt.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I went to see that first Mario movie. That was sad.
I thought it was hilarious.
I've heard, the behind the scenes, the making of that first one was just a crapshoot. So horrible
They had no
for
idea
'em.
what they were doing. They had no idea what they were doing. Although, what's her name? Who was the girl in that movie? She was awesome.
Yeah.
A friend of mine produced a movie with her and Robert Patrick called A Good Day for It. A friend of mine that I know that lives near here produced a movie. Had that girl, what was her name from Super Mario Brothers? And it had Robert
He
Patrick.
played in a movie with John
Lance
Travolta and what's his name? Christian Slater.
Let's see. Samantha Mathis.
Yeah. So she was in it.
Yeah, she was the one in Broken Arrow, the park ranger woman that finds what's his name?
Slater?
Yeah, Christian Slater's character.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
Eric says that first Mario movie was horrible. I didn't think
It was funny as hell. I loved it.
Who played the bad guy? Didn't Dennis Hopper play Bowser?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I remember that one. You know, it was a good movie. The Street Fighter movie was pretty good. The original, the one with, was it with Van Damme.
Yeah,
that was a good adaptation.
It was okay.
Like Capcom put some work into that. Like they actually tried to make it as good as they could.
Yeah, Raul Julia as M. Bison, he nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
Like that scene where Chung Li's confronting him and he's going on like, for you the day M. Bison graced
It was a
your village is
Tuesday.
the most important day of your life. For me,
It was a Tuesday.
So
Great.
iconic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Arabic says Sonic is doing good in the theaters. That's true. That's a pretty good movie. Cartoon animated. They're getting good. They're getting good reviews.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen them, but they look good.
I've seen the first two.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
And then Arvix's Mortal Kombat was pretty good as well, and that's true. That was actually a decent movie as well. Mortal Kombat.
They have a new one with Johnny Cage was in the Mortal Kombat 2, which is coming out this year. Who's
Johnny
playing
Cage wins.
Johnny Cage is being played by. Hold on, it's being played by
Flawless victory.
And to answer Thomas's question, we actually played 3 games of Jeopardy earlier because Jeff was able to arrange kind of a remote co-hosting setup. But we're into the chat section of the stream now.
Carl Urban is going to play Johnny Cage.
That should be pretty good. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I can see that.
Like what was that other game movie, Omni, of the 90s?
What's that?
What is it called? Mortal Kombat. I liked it.
Yeah, we were just saying that was a good adaptation. Mortal Kombat was a good.
But you're talking about the '95 version, which I love.
Yes,
but I'm talking about '95. But there's another one that came out a few years ago.
I didn't see that one.
I saw that one. It had its moments, but
yeah.
I was a little disappointed with the newer one.
The girl that played Lana Lang in Smallville, she played Chung-Li or whatever in
The Legend of Chung-Li,
yeah, that was a good movie.
Now, the girl that played Chun-Li in the Street Fighter movie that Omni mentioned, she plays Fennec Shand in Book of Boba Fett. She's like
Ming-Na Wen?
Ming-Na Wen.
She plays Fennec Shand. She plays, okay, yeah.
Yep.
She's in The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett.
I like her. She's not a bad actress.
No, she's good.
She's great. And the other girl that plays Cammy, that was what's her face?
Cammy, yeah.
She's a familiar actress.
Hadouken. I bet they're gonna make the Zelda movie a big production, though. You're gonna
Kylie Minogue. Kylie Minogue.
Okay.
Kylie Minogue. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it.
Australian singer, if I remember correctly.
But they're going to put a lot of money into that Zelda movie. I guarantee toys. There'll be a lot of cross-promotional things. It's going to be a big deal, I think, when that comes out. They're going to push that one.
But I'm probably going to head to bed soon because I'm not as spring chicken anymore.
Well, that's understandable. Thank you for joining us, though.
Yeah, I'm going to stay on for a few more minutes, but I'm probably not going to stay on until 3 in the morning, like I used to.
Yeah, I need to get going myself. I didn't get much sleep today, and I'm pretty worn out. But no, I was happy to come up. I was really surprised, but no, like I said, I did pretty well for myself.
You did good.
So.
You did really good. Job. It's good having you on the side of the things.
If only Cinnabon hadn't stolen my category a couple of times there.
See what he does? You see what trouble he causes?
He was on here?
Yeah. That round, it was Omni, Cinnabon, and I. So.
Mm-hmm.
He did a couple of Marshawn videos a couple of nights ago.
Okay.
I'm glad he's getting back into that.
Well, like I said, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for having me.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Join us, Brad.
Take care.
Yeah, man, it took a lot of hard work for you guys to get that game together, especially under the circumstances. That's great, man. That's really nice.
Jeff did a great job putting that together.
And it was perfect. It was flawless.
It went well. We had more success than we usually do, I guess. Nothing went wrong.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Ronald Emmerich directed Universal Soldier. I thought he only did like those big disaster movies. I'm looking at 90s movies.
Universal Soldier, is that another game movie?
Van Damme, yeah.
Van Damme movie.
Oh,
It's a good one.
He did
I like that
Double
one actually.
Impact. He did Double Impact. He did
That
Universal
one's okay.
Soldier.
Yeah.
I like Cyborg. That was a good movie.
Cyborg was good. I like all the Seagal films. I like the Van Damme films. I like all that stuff.
Cyborg
That
was
era.
supposed to be originally a He-Man movie, but they just they couldn't get it to work, so they just used all the sets to make a Cyborg movie.
Wow.
Yeah. Low budget, very low budget. Michelle Trachtenberg. She the one that died recently, right? Yeah, she died. She was the girl from Inspector Gadget.
I bet you 10-1 Facebook will put me in timeout if I share this post. Today's generation will never know about the Board of Education, and it's a literal board that you spank your children with.
That's funny.
Minecraft movie. It looks awful. That looks really bad.
But I'm gonna try it.
Plan on seeing that.
I used to play Minecraft back in the day, but I was terrible at it.
Really?
Yep.
Hmm.
Very strange.
Your paw and fresh scent are strong.
So Omni, you really want me to witness you talking to Shatner?
I want you to record it.
Yeah.
I want you to record it, and I'm
I
going to
don't
get
know,
it. I'm going to
man.
send it to John and
I
everyone
could be
else that wants to
biased.
know.
I could be biased.
How? It's a video. It's evidence. It's evidence.
Evidence.
Evidence. You want evidence?
Go away, you filthy, fur-ridden flea bag.
You want to do this here?
Fight against
No.
bastards. I'm gonna take your.
I didn't want to
I'm
yell at
gonna
you, but you
shove
left
'em
me
up.
no choice. Omni, I didn't want to yell at you, but you left me no choice. I actually don't mind dogs when they behave.
Kit doesn't like
Oh my
dogs. What can I tell you?
God.
I love that guy's voice now. I just like want to hear it all the time. I think he's so good.
Mr. Feeney and Boy Meets World. They did about
I
10
watched
seasons
that
of
clip.
that show.
I watched
Yeah.
that clip that you showed me from The Graduate.
Yes, The
today,
Graduate. Yes.
And I'm like, it's so weird seeing that voice coming out of a human being. It's so weird. I'm like, dude, that just is not right.
He was Mr. Feeney. He was also in a show called St. Elsewhere. He played Dr. Craig in that show, and that was a hospital doctor drama.
Right. It's so
in
weird
the
to see
early
him
80s.
talking that voice from a human.
Yeah.
And he was John Adams in the film I showed you.
He was. I remember that film. In fact, they played that film when I was in school.
I think there were more than one film. I think there was a few. Like they had every single part of.
But with those actors, like that, I remember that exact film. I remember that they played.
And I'm
when
like,
I
as
was in
soon as
school.
this voice came on, I'm like, I perk up. My ears was like, whoa, it's
yeah.
Kit.
That's funny.
Dude, I'm
I
still
can't
thinking
believe
about
this.
buying the Knight Rider pinball machine for my Switch, but it's like $14 for it, and I'm just like,
No,
I don't
no.
know if it's worth it, but I want to buy it so bad.
I can't believe this. Do you know that other countries other than America, they sell this. We eat this. But in other countries, it's banned. Corn.
Corn?
Corn.
The
Mountain
corn?
Dew, ground beef, Skittles, Ritz crackers, Coffee Mate, stovetop stuffing, and Twinkies. Man, they don't like to live, do they? I couldn't live without Twinkies.
Twinkies. Well, they were off the market for a while. Do you remember that?
Oh, I know. When they said they were going off the market, I had to buy every one that they had left on the shelf. I bought 6.
6 boxes of Twinkies.
Otisburg.
Yes.
Otisburg.
Because they were out of production for at least a year and a half.
They had a chocolate bar in the 70s called Nestle's Choco Light. I loved it. and then all of a sudden it's no longer sold here, but it's sold in Europe.
I remember
And
Carnation
Fruit Stripe
Breakfast Bar.
gum, they just ended Fruit Stripe gum.
Fruit Stripe, it's over?
Yeah, they stopped making it a couple of years ago.
So, John,
Yeah,
I
I
was
guess
really
not,
impressed.
Eric.
John, I was really impressed with some of the questions you came up with.
Oh,
And
thank
you were right back in your groove, even after 2 months of being off or whatever. Right back in there. Good job on
Godfather
winning.
of Trek is always in the groove.
Omni, good job
Yes.
winning.
Oh no, it was fun. I thought I was a little rusty, but I guess whatever. Everyone was.
How many did you win?
3.
3.
I thought you said you lost one.
No, I was joking around.
Oh, I knew you won all 3. Shoot, come on.
Of course. No, I mean, listen, Patrick was good. Everyone was good. Yeah, I didn't even know there was a game tonight. And I like I said, this is like when we're really in it. I have to watch Star Trek every day, at least an hour or 2 a day, and I haven't been. I've been watching some other
What the heck
things.
is Star Trek? What the heck is that?
I haven't seen Star Trek in a long time. I gotten used to watching other things like
I watched
Downton
the
Abbey.
Undiscovered Country the other day.
Did you?
That was the
Really?
only Star Trek I've watched lately. I just watched it the other day because I needed something to throw on.
Huh.
It's a good movie, but it's a weird movie. It's a lot of the Klingons wearing leather for their armor was a little odd. Because in the TV show they have actual armor, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Like that whole like Gorkon Chang era of Klingons is a little odd.
Well, the pink blood.
Yeah, the pink
I
blood
had a friend
era.
of mine ask me to watch Star Trek the motion picture with him the other day. I said, I don't need to be depressed.
You can watch that on your own, kiddo. I don't need to be depressed. That's funny.
So when is spring starting? Did it already start spring?
I guess technically on the 22nd, right?
Yeah, last week.
Yeah, something like that.
Nice.
When John released the Equinox video.
Next week, the local flea market is going to be open. I'm going to be picking up any Star Trek and Knight Rider stuff that they sell.
Good luck.
Every week.
I was
should've had a
lucky.
crossover. We should have had a crossover.
I found 2, what is it called? Superpowers figures while still in the box at a garage sale the other day.
I love garage sales, man. And Kristen, my friend Kristen, loves them too. So we might hit some garage sales through the summer.
You will not believe how much I paid for them.
How much?
50 cents each.
Nice.
I did
That's a
not
little
tell
much.
the woman how stupid she was.
Well, she's just trying to get rid of them. She doesn't care what their value is.
She doesn't know the value of these things because without them being open, they're at least $25 to $50 a piece.
By the way, somebody came in and took all my lamps, so I was delighted.
But this.
Which superheroes? John Stewart, Green Lantern, and Nightwing.
Nightwing?
Yeah.
Hey, did they ever make any Michael Knight action figures?
I mean, they had the original
Yes.
one that came with the Kenner car back in '82, but there's been some other ones I think along the way too.
Do you have the big wheel?
I had the big wheel. I wore it out.
Big
I
wheels
used it
keep
so
on
much.
turning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna find that big wheel so you can restore that to.
We're still that next to the car. Let me do the car
put it-
first. Yeah.
No, you can put an actual dashboard on the big wheel.
Yeah, that
on
makes
top.
sense.
Michael, let's keep pedaling, please. Michael, we gotta. Why are we not catching up to him, Michael?
That's funny.
Why are we not catching
There
up
is
to him?
a dude. there's a dude that actually found the old semi.
Yeah.
And he's restoring it.
Yep, he's in Pennsylvania. I told Mercer about him. He's a friend. His name is Joe Huth, and I know him. He's one of the Knight Rider historians, and he's actually, rebuilding the actual semi. He's rebuilding the actual semi right now. So his channel
he's
is
got
really
a
cool.
kit. He's got a kit automobile that he takes to fairs and stuff.
He has a couple of kits, one of which is one of the ones actually screen used, one of the few left. There was only about 8 or 9 cars, and I think 1 or 2 survived out of all of them. And so he's got one. Yeah.
Dude, there's somebody selling the Knight Rider big wheel for $100.
Yeah, with a split tire. I saw it. No thanks.
It has a split tire?
It's a split. Look at it. It's all cracked, just like mine was. No, thank you.
No, this is pretty good. It's in.
This was good.
I don't see the split tire.
Okay.
Maybe it's the same one,
I can't fit on it anymore anyway. I can't really enjoy it anymore. So.
Oh, come on. You can figure out a way to do it. It's the coolest thing ever made.
Oh, man. That's funny.
And then there's this Knight Rider thing where the car launches from this like device.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a shot device. Turbo booster. It's called a turbo booster.
That's one of the classic toys. Yeah.
I loved the Knight Rider kit that had Super Pursuit mode.
And that's coming up soon. That comes up in the season 4 opener. So we'll be getting that.
I did not like.
Yeah.
I didn't like the emergency braking system though.
It was just. I mean. Yeah, it's just...
What about the laser seatbelts? Yeah, that was a good idea.
The passive laser restraint system. I never drive without it.
Let's pass them off, beat them off with the head, or pass them off with the head. Ready,
now,
buddy?
I really love the. I really love the red Knight Rider 4000.
Yeah, that was based on a Dodge Stealth. Actually, which was basically a Mitsubishi 3000 GT at the time, front-wheel drive. It was basically a fiberglass mold or a shell that went over the car, and it does look pretty cool. It was modeled after the Pontiac Banshee, which was a concept car in the late 80s. But they went with the Dodge Stealth for some reason, a front-wheel drive car, which is unusual.
I heard that Hasselhoff ad-libbed all the things where he would say like buddy or all the words where he just say buddy or pal. That was all ad-libbed.
Yeah, they let him do that. Yeah.
Because he wanted to create a closer bond.
Mm-hmm.
But he never met the man who did the voice of Kit until they went to a award show or something.
It was like the rap party.
Yeah.
And he said, "Hi." He said, "Hi, Michael," and he turned around and he said, "Huh?" And he said, "I'm Kit." And he said, "What?"
I want to get this Agent Knight. I want to get Agent Knight for my Transformers collection.
Okay.
But he's so expensive.
But yeah, we're watching it now, Jay, on Discord. We'll send you an invite. We're up to season 3 right now, so we'll let you know when we're watching it again. Yeah.
All right. There's a.
Oh, look at this! A keepsake ornament for Knight Rider.
There's a comic picture of the Starship Enterprise transformed as a Transformer.
Yeah.
It is cool.
Aravic is saying Carr was better than Kit. I don't know about that, but he was evil.
Well, he had the voice of Optimus Prime.
And there was 2 episodes. The first episode, yes, you're right. The second one, he didn't, but that's true.
No,
that's
it
true.
sounded like him though. The second one did sound like.
No, it was good. Yeah. It was, in fact, Mercer, you just watched it together. It was pretty good. It was more sinister, actually, kind of a different kind of voice.
You're right. But I always thought that was Peter Cullen.
Yep, the first one definitely was.
They finally gave him a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yeah. Thomas is falling asleep because we're not talking about either him or Cinnabon or Star Trek, so we're losing our audience here. At least him.
Did they ever? It looks here like they made
go
color
to
form or
sleep.
Presto Magic based on Knight Rider, dude. I never knew that.
They had so many toys back then. I had everything.
Yeah, they had color forms for. I wish
Yep.
they'd made Presto. You know what Presto Magics is?
The ones you
Do
bake.
Do you remember what Presto Magics was?
The ones you color and you bake. What are those? Those are
No,
shrinky
no.
dinks. Those are
Presto
shrinky
Magics is where you rub them off with your pencil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shut up,
this is
Jay.
color form
Shut
for
up,
Knight
Jay.
Rider.
Shut up, Jay.
Do you remember the ViewMaster? Those 3D view little
Yeah, those
round.
are awesome.
They had a lot of them
Yeah.
for Knight Rider. I remember that too. Like they were 3D, like still images. They were pretty cool, actually. That was a fun little toy.
I don't know who said about the car thing. I think it was Ervik, the next to last comment.
Mm-hmm. Thomas is
Can't
saying boring
remember.
car shows. Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
Thomas. I'm sorry. I know this doesn't keep your interest. Second favorite is
My
the Turtle Van,
favorite
according to Ervik.
Batmobile was from the animated series.
Oh, that was a great one. That was a long one. I like that one. Yeah, that was cool.
Ooh, yeah.
That was a good one. Oh, I like the Michael Keaton one though too. The '89 Batmobile. That's one of my favorites.
Well, that's what it was based off of, really.
Yes, just like long. It was like more stretched out somehow, wasn't it? But it
Yeah.
But it was cool. I like them both. But the Keaton one is my favorite. That one is, out of all the Batmobiles, that's the one. That's the one for me. If I had to choose one to take,
There's an actual guy, can't remember his name on YouTube, that is reviewing the Super cartoons. And right now he's in the second iteration of the Challenge of the Super Friends.
Well, the Penske podcast.
I grew up on that.
The Penske podcast, which is a Star Trek podcast that I was listening to for a while. The guys in there did another podcast called the Bat Ass podcast, which reviewed all the episodes of Batman animated series. It was really good.
That's a good show.
I love Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. That was great. They should never have stopped that.
The animated series was so high quality for the time, and it's serious. Like it was actually a serious kind of cartoon, and the music was great. Like it was just a really well produced animated series.
agree.
It just was really really good. And like you said, it spawned Justice League. It spawned Batman Beyond. There's a few others,
love that.
Even the Superman one came from those same guys, right? The
I
Superman.
wish they had done a Batman Beyond, so Kevin Conroy could have been the older Batman, and Weedle, whatever his name is, that did the voice of the kid.
Okay.
They should have done that before he died. There'll only be the only Batmans is Adam West, Michael Keaton, Kevin Conroy, and what's his name? Matt Damon?
Christian Bale?
No.
I don't think Matt Damon played Batman.
Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck. Thank you, John.
So Christian Bale doesn't count? I mean, I thought he did an amazing Batman. No?
No.
Okay.
I loved Ben Affleck more than I did Christian Bale.
Do you bleed?
Save Martha. Why'd you say her name? I never knew until then. I didn't realize that they both had
Martha.
a mother with the same name.
Yeah.
Well, that's my Jenny. That's my Jenny. My name's Forrest Gump. Well, that to me is bedtime, so I'm gonna head off to bed.
I think
I'm
I'm
getting
also gonna
tired.
call tonight.
Head
But,
off too.
Be sure you wear every time you stop, you change your socks. Okay, Lieutenant Dan.
Okay, okay, Lieutenant Dan.
What?
You ever see Forrest Gump, Brother Jay? You ever see Forrest Gump?
No.
Every time you stop, you got to change your socks.
Yeah, Vietnam recreations.
No,
Vietnam
I've
scene.
never seen that movie.
It's a great
Really,
movie.
never seen it? How did you not
I've
see
only
Forrest?
seen Tom Hanks in Castaway, which, God, I don't know how I got through that movie. God, I wanted to take a toothbrush and clean out my brain.
Wilson.
And then there was another one. I can't remember. There's only been like 2 or 3 that I liked. That's it.
I love Clown Atlas, but that's just me. Anyway, yeah, Forrest Gump is good. All right, guys. Thanks for everything.
Have a good night.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Yeah.
And
Thanks, John.
Appreciate it. Thanks to Jeff for helping put the game together tonight.
I know.
Yeah, tell him I said thank you.
Well, thank you. And as far as I know, we'll be back to our regular schedule next Saturday for our next game of
Same
Jeopardy.
bat time, same bat channel.
I'll try to make it.
Get training.
Awesome.
Get watching.
All right,
We're out of
guys.
shape.
So I can see if
Good
I'm
night,
still
guys.
a loser.
Take care.
Night.
Justice for Tuvix.
Justice.